Buffalo Fanatics, what's going on? This is Pierre the Kingpin, and I wanted to talk to you today about Cigars International, which is the ultimate destination for premium homemade cigars. Known as the industry leader, Cigars International offers the largest selection, unbeatable prices, and a customer service experience that's second to none. Whether you're new to cigars or a seasoned vet, Cigars International makes enjoying cigars easy, approachable, and fun. Cigars International is the go-to retailer for all things cigars, with the biggest selection of premium homemade cigars available anywhere. Cigars International offers unbeatable deals and discounts, making it easy to stock up on your favorite or try something new without breaking the bank. With fast free shipping and their 100% satisfaction guarantee, you can shop with confidence knowing that Cigars International stands behind every order. They have good relationship with vendors that helps provide great low prices. Whether you're new to cigars or a seasoned pro, Cigars International makes it easy to find the right cigar with helpful guides, staff reviews, and expert advice. It's not just about cigars. Cigars International also offers a wide range of accessories and more to elevate your smoking experience. Check out the great deals every day at cigarsinternational.com. That's cigars, CIGARS, international.com. Use code FANATICS at checkout for 20% off your order of $50 or more, plus free shipping. Or visit www.cigarsinternational.com/fanatics and the discount will automatically apply. Again, use code FANATICS at checkout for 20% off your order of $50 or more, plus free shipping. Or visit www.cigarsinternational.com/fanatics and the discount will automatically apply.
What's up, Buffalo Fanatics? Josh Allen here. Just wanted to say, go Bills.
Yo, what's good, Bills Mafia, Buffalo Fanatics, what's happening? How y'all feeling? Let me know how y'all feel tonight. Welcome to another edition of Rated Rev, brought to you by the Buffalo Fanatics. This is how we do it, baby, every Thursday night. Y'all let me know how you feeling in the chat. Pop it off. Where y'all calling from? Where y'all watching from? I want to know what's live, man. I want to know what is live. All the way from El Paso, Texas. You guys over here watching me, man. Let me know. This is a roll call. We're going to do this every Thursday night. I've got to know where you guys are watching from. So hit me up in the chat. I see Jason in the house. Bills fan 1970. Jason Humbert in the house as well. You guys, what is going on? I am glad to be with you guys here again, as I mentioned, on another edition of Rated Rev. Brought to you by none other than the Buffalo Fanatics, baby. What's Wario on Luigi Show? What's good? What's good? Scott Blakely, what's happening, my man? Charlie Imler in the house. My man, Jeff Kissing. What's up, baby? Good to see you, my man. Yo. I've got people popping off. Here we go. VA in the house from Bill's Godfather. There we go. Where you guys watching from? Bills fan 1970, Maple Falls, Washington. I see you. Hey, Warrior Luigi, I'm with you, man. BB for life. Always, baby. No doubt. What is happening, you guys? Jeff, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Where you at? Where'd you go? Sadly, at work. I feel you, man. I understand. Hopefully, this is going to give you some kind of a little outlet, you know what I'm saying? But I'm glad that you're joining me anyway on your work break. Don't get in trouble. Don't get fired watching Rated Rev. I've got Jason M coming in from Toledo, Ohio. Yes, sir, indeed. This is a roll call. You know how we do it. This is what we're going to be doing every Thursday night. Guys, I'm excited to be with you all. Charlie coming all the way in from Rochester, New York. I've got my man Ronald Enix in here from Pennsylvania. PA in the house. Gary, I see you. I see you. Chesapeake, Virginia. No doubt. Yo, yo, is anybody else fired up? I don't know. Maybe I'm just always fired up, but I need to know how fired up you guys are. Not about the show. Okay, it ain't about me. About the Buffalo Bills, baby. I am so pumped up. Like, we are so close to seeing some real football. You know what I'm saying? I know this is mid-June, but we got training camp on the horizon. And then after that, it is the preseason, and we finally get to see some Buffalo Bills putting in some work. Yo, I am beyond ecstatic. You fired up, Ronald? Yeah, Ronald says, yo, I am fired up. I feel you, man. We got fired up, man. We got to be fired up. We got to be fired up. Mark Davis in the house from Connecticut. I see you, man. Appreciate you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys so much. Look, you guys don't have to tune in every week to Rated Rev, but you do. And for that, I am so gracious and so appreciative. There's a whole lot of content, Buffalo Bills content out there, but the fact that you decided to, spend your time with me, it means everything to me. And I hope that you guys have had a wonderful start to your Wednesday, to your work week. Not Wednesday. What am I talking about? This is Thursday. We are approaching the weekend, baby. Approaching the weekend. I've got my man Pepe Ram in the building all the way from Mexico. What's good, baby? Look at that. International, the Fanatics are going. Yo, I am excited, baby. I am excited. Yo, hey, appreciate the love. Thank you so very much, K-Dub. Appreciate that. Yo, Terrence Blanton in the house. What's up, Terrence? Yo, Radio Red. What up, my man? What up, baby? So, yo, look. In case you guys, I don't know if you guys, caught the description or whatnot, but we're going to be getting into it tonight. We're going to be talking about a whole lot tonight. Will the Buffalo Bills go 20-0? We're definitely going to touch on that. I know you guys are like, oh, Rev, are you triz nipping, bro? Like 20, come on, baby. Hey, we're going to talk about it because other people are out here talking about it. So we might as well jump on it and talk about it as well. We've got some other stuff that we're going to dive into tonight. I'm excited. And also I'm going to be joined by some very special guests coming on a little bit later in the show. So guys, look, I hope you all are excited about what is popping off because I am excited. But before we get into any of that, it's time for something. It's time for some news around the NFL. Let's get into it. Yo, I don't know if you guys caught what Patrick Mahomes said about Tyreek Hill, but Patrick Mahomes came out and made some comments about Tyreek Hill's recent comments on a podcast. And Tyreek Hill, of course, you guys know he was talking about, how Tua is even more accurate than Pat Mahomes and all that kind of stuff, which was some cap, no doubt. It was some straight cap. And here is what Pat Mahomes said in response to it. Of course, he took the high road. He was like, yo, yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised a little bit because I feel like we love Tyreek Hill here, and we've always loved him. We still love him, and I saw him out at Formula One in Miami and everything like that, but I'm sure it kind of had to do with trying to get his podcast some stuff and get it rolling, but definitely I still love Tyreek. He's a one-of-a-kind player, but as you know, in Coach Andy Reid's offense, it takes the whole team. I mean, the offense was rolling before I got here. His offense was rolling when I was a young Cowboys fan watching the Eagles beat up on the Cowboys. So it's an offense that's more than one player, and that includes myself. So Pat Mahomes clapping back a little bit, a subtle clap back, you know what I'm saying, to Tyreek Hill, talking about it takes more than one player. The offense is about more than one player. We're going to find out later on in the season whether or not who misses who. Does Tyreek Hill miss Pat Mahomes later in the season, or is Mahomes going to be missing Tyreek Hill? We are going to find out, but that is what's going on. Next up, in case you guys didn't know, Marv Levy. That's right, the great, the one and only Marv Levy, former head coach of the Buffalo Bills, Hall of Fame head coach of the Buffalo Bills, is going to be inducted into the Canadian Football Hall of Fame Friday night. If I'm not mistaken, that is tomorrow night. So I don't know exactly where that's going to be. If it's going to be aired, I don't know where that is. You guys let me know in the chat and actually just share it. But I saw that and I thought that was going to be awesome because I definitely want to tune into that because Marv Levy, phenomenal. I mean, stepping out, doing something that has almost never been done before. Be inducted in the Hall of Fame, the National Football Hall of Fame, as well as the Canadian Football Hall of Fame. Much respect to Marv Levy. And last but not least, I got to talk about this because I saw Adam Rank had a video earlier, and he was talking about predicting the records from every team in the National Football League. And Adam Rank went on and talked about the Buffalo Bills. And he predicted the Buffalo Bills to go 13-4 in the season. 13-4 with losses to the Los Angeles Rams on the kickoff night. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know, guys. I mean, are we going to lose to the Rams? I'm not too sure. It's possible, but I don't know. But so he says we're losing to the Rams, a loss to the Bengals later in the season. But then get this. He said that we are going to be swept by the New England Patriots. I don't know about that, but I think that is straight cap. Swept by the Patriots. And he gave the Patriots the final win. I think it's the last game of the season, only because by then he said that the Buffalo Bills would have secured the number 1 seed in the AFC. And so we didn't really have anything to lose, assuming that we're sitting our starters and the Patriots kind of capitalize on that. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm with you, man. Hey, look, I don't know, Big Baller Bean. I don't know, baby. That sounds like cap to me. That sounds like cap. You guys let me know. Is that cap? Wario says, we're going 15-2. Hey, baby. Hey, we're going to find out. But that concludes the news around the NFL. So you guys, let me know what you think about that news, especially the Adam. I don't know about that, man. 13-4. I mean, I guess that could be a realistic record, but I don't know. I would probably switch up some of the L's. I definitely don't see us being swept by the Patriots. That's ridiculous, man. I have no idea about that. But anyway, so moving on. I want to introduce something because I don't know about you guys or not, but I was watching some of the press conferences earlier today, and something kind of stuck out to me. So Bills fan, I got to go back. Bills fan, talking about, that is straight cap, no doubt. Yeah, that's got to be cap, right? That's got to be cap. Anyway, I saw something earlier today in a press conference by Dawson Knox, and I'm going to try to see if I can play the clip. Okay, because he had said something that was kind of like, it was actually pretty interesting, and I don't know if you all caught it or not, but let me see if I can pull up this clip because I think sometimes it's better to actually watch it. If not, then I'll just let you know what he said. Okay, but he was talking about Ken Dorsey. Right. So he had mentioned Ken Dorsey and some of the things that are going on with the offense. Let me see, where did I save this clip, yo? I got to find it. I have got to find this clip. I think I downloaded it. Here, hold on a second. You know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to find it. So anyway, what happened essentially was Dawson Knox, he was talking about Ken Dorsey in the offense, and somebody asked him what he thought about OJ Howard, right? OJ Howard coming in, right, and his presence on the field and what that does for the offense. And he said something very interesting to me. Matter of fact, hold on. I think I found it. Yes, I found it. Here, you guys have to watch it. Okay, you guys have to watch it. So forgive me for that. I know that's kind of unprofessional or uncouth, but we're gonna get it because I like to. I'm a visual kind of guy. right? So let me see here if I can pull it up. Where did it go? Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, yo, it's not gonna come on, man. Don't be tripping on me like that. Let me see. It was so telling. And it's something that, when you think about it, it's something that hasn't really happened before. He was actually talking about some of the alignments and the personnel packages and things like that with the Buffalo Bills and what Ken Dorsey actually um, has on the horizon. So let me see if I can go ahead and pull it. You know what? It's not going to work. Dang, it's not going to work. So anyway, I'm just going to tell you like this. He said, "Yo, I'm excited about having OJ Howard on the team because what he brings to the offense is something so different than what the Bills have actually done in the past." So what he said was he talked about rolling out a different type of personnel package. A different type of personnel package. He's talking about 13 personnel. And when he said that, I was like, oh, gosh. Oh, wait a minute. We have never seen that. At least to my memory, we have never seen 13 personnel in this offense. And in case you don't know what that is, essentially that's one running back, 3 tight ends on the field at the same time, and 1 wide receiver. And that got me thinking about what they could actually do from that type of alignment. And he was talking about, you could have some guys split out wide and taking advantage of certain mismatches. But when you look at who's actually on the roster at the tight end position, you've got Dawson Knox, right? We've got OJ Howard coming in, right? And then he's talking about Tommy Sweeney. Come on now. Think about the what you could do. He said, we could run out of that. You can pass out of that. And when we got two tight ends in Knox and Howard who can actually be split out wide. They can actually be used in route combinations to create mismatches. Just think about the type of plays that we can do and how we can take advantage of the defense. Man, that actually brings me back to old school the Patriots when they had Gronk and Aaron Hernandez. You guys remember that? When they had Gronk and Hernandez, that was like a deadly combination right there, putting Hernandez in the backfield. And then he also mentioned, and we can't forget about my man Reggie Gillum. He said, man, we can put Reggie Gillum in the backfield. That's like, because Reggie is a fullback / tight end too, and he can catch the ball. So, just the possibilities are endless. And I never thought about that. But when he mentioned it, I was like, oh man, did he just kind of drop a golden nugget for us to kind of give us an idea of what we can expect from Ken Dorsey's offense? Because we didn't have that with Brian Dable. He didn't have that luxury, right? He didn't have that second tight end that he could rely on. We got Tommy Sweeney, right? But we know what Sweeney can do. But to actually have Knox in addition to OJ Howard with Sweeney, and then you've got Reggie Gillum, the possibilities are endless. I'm with you, K-Dubs. I'm with you. I think we can actually do this too. I feel you. Gillum over Sweeney. Yeah, we definitely can. But it just depends on alignment. If they want to go run heavy, I don't think you want to have Gillum, lined up at tight end. You know what I'm saying? So you're probably going to have 3 of your tight ends across the line and 1 off. Anyway, so I thought that was extremely interesting. Just thinking about that. And then, of course, you get your 1 wide receiver out there. You could put anybody. You could put Diggs. You could put Davis. Put, a little dirty Crowder, whomever. I think the possibilities are endless. And we just might even see some other combinations. In addition to that, we also are going to see, I think, in my opinion, an offense that we have never seen before. I think this offense that Ken Dorsey is about to roll out is going to be very versatile, right? No doubt it's going to be very versatile. But I also think that it's going to be deadly. Just think about the weapons. All right. All right. Let's just let's just go through this real quick. Wide receiver, Diggs. Okay. And I think, maybe some people have kind of forgotten that Steph Diggs is on the roster. I don't know. There's been a lot of conversation about Gabriel Davis, right, whom I love, and I think he's gonna, make a big jump this year. But man, where's the love for Dave? Where's the love for Diggs? I mean, that guy, he's coming off a couple of years ago, right, when he led the league in receiving. That dude he's a beast. He's a beast. He's a dog. He's all that. We got him on the roster still, and he's still young. Still young. And then you add Gabe Davis, who I think is an ascending young talent, who I think is just going to be even better this year. And I even saw earlier in the offseason, I don't know if you guys caught it or not, if you follow him on Instagram, he had put out a little video of him working out. But he got swole. Like, Davis was been putting in the work this offseason, and he got bigger. I mean, noticeably bigger. I even think that he had mentioned earlier about him being like around 215 or something like that. He was lighter last year. I mean, the dude's shoulders and arms are a lot bigger, and he's been putting in work with the jug machine. The guy can catch, sideline king. So I'm looking forward to what Davis has to offer. But then you got Lil Dirty, who I think has just been sitting, waiting in the wing, so to speak, behind Cole Beasley, right? Learning from Cole. Mr. 7-Eleven, right? I mean, that dude just gets open. But when you add a guy like Lil Dirty and what he can bring to the offense, something that I think that Cole Beasley can. I mean, I love Cole, and I love what he accomplished here in Buffalo. I love what he brought to the table. But there's an element to the game that I think Lil Dirty, and of course I'm talking about Isaiah McKenzie, what he brings to the offense. We got a little bit of a snippet from him when we saw him against the Patriots last year, right? He can actually stretch the field and bring in some deeper routes than what Beasley was able to do. And if we can get him the ball in space, I also think that he can provide some yak, which is something that we know that Josh Allen has been talking about, improving his game, which I know that every offseason he's been looking at something that he can improve, and he puts in the work, and then the following season he just explodes. And so I'm definitely expecting Josh Allen, as he mentioned, putting the ball in his guys' hands in stride for that yak. And I think if you get Lil Dirty open across the middle of the field in some space, look out, because I think he has a speed to take it to the house, right? He has that speed to take it to the house. And on top of that, we've got Jamison Crowder, right? So you got my man Jamison Crowder, who's another yak guy who brings another speed element to the offense that Beasley did not provide. And again, I love Beasley. My man was getting open, shaking dudes left and right? But we know that he would just catch the ball, and then sometimes he just didn't provide the yak that I think that we can expect out of a guy like Isaiah McKenzie and Jamison Crowder. Then on top of that, like, if that wasn't enough weapons, then we look at the rookie and Khalil Shakir. Like, I am so interested in what he can bring to the offense. I'm glad you brought this up, Josh. I think Shakir is eventually going to be big in this offense. I think he's going to be huge. And it could be sooner than later. We don't know. I mean, I don't foresee him, sitting the bench a whole lot, and maybe being inactive. I don't see that. I think they can. We'll see. We'll see come training camp what he provides. But we know that guy's going to be waiting in the wings, and he has that position flex where he's not just going to be in the slot, and he can actually be out wide as well. And then, of course, we've got our other mainstays. We got Jake Kumaro, and then we've got other guys on the bottom of the roster who are going to be competing for spots as well. So, I mean, that's just the wide receiver position. We haven't touched on tight end, like I said earlier. We got Knox, and we've got O.J. Howard, right? And with Sweeney, and then you've got Reggie Gillum, who can flex out too. Man. And then the running back position. Motor Singletary, Zach Moss, but specifically as we're talking about receiving options, rookie James Cook. I mean, just golly, man. Just think about the weapons that Josh Allen is going to have at his disposal. I don't know how we're going to be stopped. If they can come in this offseason and training camp and put these pieces together, and Ken Dorsey can add his wrinkle, oh man, coupled with a solid running game, you guys tell me. You guys tell me what's going to happen. I have no idea what's going to happen, but I do know one thing. My man Jeff King is coming in again with some fire. Jeff King, appreciate you, my man, coming in with the super chat. Jeff, the King, says, Dorsey has been waiting a long time for this opportunity. And what better and more talented offense could you be blessed with to take over from Dable. Absolutely. I think Dorsey will shine and we will light it up. Let's go. And you are absolutely right, Jeff King, my man. I'm excited about what Dorsey is going to be able to bring to this offer. He's been sitting back, and it's not like Dorsey is some dude who like doesn't know what he's doing, right? He's been in the league for a long time. What I like about him is the fact that he played the quarterback position, right? So he's going to bring a different perspective of the game to the offense and to his play calling. Something that perhaps Dable couldn't bring. Of course, with Dable being eyes in the sky, whatever. But I think that because of Dorsey's experience playing in the league and playing quarterback, I think that's going to bode well for Josh Allen, no doubt, and then also for the offense because he's going to have, I'm assuming he's going to have a better feel of the game by being a former quarterback. Okay, and then we all know that he spent a whole lot of time with Josh Allen, and then he's going to add his own wrinkles. And we heard from other players. Matt Barkley and others talking about how aggressive Ken Dorsey is. And I think even, if I'm not mistaken, Motor Singletary even said when my man Z-Bot and Rico interviewed him, in case you didn't know that, they interviewed Motor, back at the Western event. If you hadn't watched that, go check that out, Buffalo Fanatics YouTube channel. You'll see it. And I think Motor said something like, don't sleep. Like, don't sleep on Ken Dorsey. Like, I know he looks like a certain type of way, but don't let looks deceive you. Like Dorsey, I am so excited about what Dorsey brings, and I'm glad that you brought that up, Jeff King. And I appreciate your super chat, man, and your donation, baby. Your weapons are crazy. Yeah, absolutely, Bobby. Coming in with talking about weapons are crazy. Like, I don't think that we've had this amount of weapons, right? But not just like dudes that you just throw out on the field. I'm talking about guys who can legit produce and guys who have experience producing in the league. Like Josh is just going to be sitting back and just chunking it left and right. That I can't wait, man. I can't wait for what's about to happen. Coming up with Jake. I was about to say Jake Kumaro. I'm up here reading the chat talking about Jake Kumaro. Yo, touchdown Jesus, baby. Don't sleep on touchdown Jesus. But I'm talking about my man Ken Dorsey. So I'm excited about that and the weapons that Josh Allen and the offense are going to have at their disposal, right? Let me know what you guys think about that. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm getting a little too excited. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. But I can't wait. Josh, man, bruh, what are you talking about, man? Is it me or does Rev and EJ Manuel resemble one another? Come on, man. Look. Despite what everybody may think, all black people don't look alike. Okay, I'm just going. All black people. I'm just kidding, man. I'm just riding you, brother. Yeah. Hey, but EJ, he's a handsome brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Got to give him credit. So I take that as a compliment. You know what I'm saying? Take that as a compliment. But anyway, let's move on. Let's move on in the show because I've got some. I told you I've got some heat for you guys tonight, and I am ready to talk about this next topic and introduce this next segment. But speaking of introducing, I've got a very special guest coming on. Matter of fact, he's sitting right here in the green room, just looking so good, man. That deal, it's my brother, man. My brother from another mother. My brother from another mother. It is the one, the only, the one and only, my man Z-Bot.
What is up?
What is happening, baby?
How are you, brother? I can't believe I'm on the Rated Rev live show, baby.
Come on, man.
Long time in the making. Am I the first guest ever?
You are the first guest, man. It's history in the making.
Oh,
man.
my
history
God.
in the making.
This is an incredible honor. What a treat.
Yeah, man. Hey, it's a treat to have you on, man. I'm just honored that I could be graced by your presence, man, and your velvety, your butter velvet voice, man. I can listen to
all
you,
mine, Rev.
Man. Hey, I'm glad that you joined,
as it always is.
Hey, and you guys watching, all of my crazy fanatics in here watching the show, show my man Z-Bot some love right now. Give him some fire emojis. Give him some mic drops. Give him some hand claps.
Has everybody in here been treating you well? 2 shows in, are you getting the love? You better
man,
be.
I think I'm getting some good love, man. As long as they tune in, they're watching. Hey, I'm good with it, man.
I see a lot of familiar faces in here. I love to see that because you know what that means. Everybody ride or dies.
They
ride or die.
My
From
man.
Rico to Bot to Rev. Love it. Love seeing it. Thursday night. Let's get it popping, baby.
Let's get it popping, baby. Yes, let's get it popping. Hey, I thought I saw somebody say something else. Hey, they are tripping, man. Jamie Foxx and
I don't even want to know what the hell Diesel Dave is. Although I'll give him the Jamie Foxx, and that's a compliment, I'd say.
Yeah.
Now Diesel Dave. Now, as you well know, I'm gonna have to Google this, and I'm guessing it's not good because it usually just never is. So let's.
I don't know, man. Man.
Take a peek here. Diesel.
Do it because I don't know who. I've never heard him before.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
No way.
So Diesel Dave, he's from a reality show called The Diesel Brothers. He looks homeless.
Oh, yeah?
And apparently the show is about custom truck building.
Oh, wow.
Let's get a picture up of Diesel Dave here. Let me share the screen real quick to give the folks... We'll give the folks a treat here as to this incredible comparison. Why can it never be any? I mean, I know I'm not. I'm not Tom Cruise over here. But I mean, for God's sakes, it can never be anything pleasant. Is it up? There we go. Here's Diesel Dave. I don't know if I see it.
I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, do all.
I mean, the guy he's got a vibe about him, though. I'll give him that. I mean, he does seem like he would be a hell of a good guy to hang out with.
Is it the rugged look, man? Is that what it is, or what?
Well, you know me and rugged. That goes hand in hand. That's like my coined description, according to my girlfriend's aunt, which is ingrained into my. Did I ever tell you that story?
You never did, man. Go ahead.
Oh my God, dude.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, so my girlfriend's aunt, which long story, I won't get into it, but she's like essentially the reason me and my girlfriend of 6 years now met, and that's because she is vegan herself. My girlfriend's kind of like, she used to be vegan, now she's whatever, it doesn't matter. But anyway, I'm gluten-free. I have celiac disease, and a lot of times the vegan crap and the gluten-free crap are very similar, and so she sent up these gluten-free cookies. Okay. Now, I usually can't eat like your typical snack stuff or like the good stuff, really. And anyway, Caroline, my girlfriend, she had these vegan cookies that, more or less wound up sparking us hanging out a bit more than maybe we would have. So anyway, she sends the aunt a picture of me and her description of me the first time she saw a picture of me. And you know what's funny? This was before I even had a beard. I mean, even close to anything that resembled a beard.
Okay.
And she said her first response, and by the way, I loved her aunt. She's my favorite one of her relatives.
Okay.
Yeah, but she goes, he's very rugged looking. And I had never heard anybody use the word rugged as a description of somebody's personal attributes ever. Right. And that was like almost 7 years ago. And to this day, it just still lives with me because I just think it's one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Out of all the things she could have said, she said rugged.
Rugged. I mean, what's her style? Like, what's her like? Is that
her style?
Is that like a compliment coming from her, man? I mean,
I think it might be. I mean, she's very outdoorsy. She's very outdoorsy. She's really into dogs.
Okay.
She's the type of person that you look at her and you just assume she drives a Subaru type person.
Yeah.
Certain type of person drives a Subaru. You know what I'm saying? They usually love the outdoors. They usually own like 12 dogs.
Right.
She's kind of the Subaru lady.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But in a good way. In a good way. That's not a negative connotation. That's just probably my best way to be able to describe her. But I think anytime anybody sees somebody with a beard, and they're in a well endowment, if you're catching what I'm putting down here a bit, you know what I'm saying? A little extra on you,
Come on. Yeah.
They think it looks like bot. And listen, I'm fine with that, but you gotta be more creative because Diesel Dave and I couldn't be more different. You wouldn't catch me dead in a truck, Rev. I can't drive a truck. No, really? Because I'd kill everybody on the road if I was driving a truck. You don't want me driving a truck.
Oh, man, are you like that, bot?
I'm not good with the truck. One time I was babysitting this kid years ago. I used to babysit, and his dad's like, why don't you just take the truck and take him to practice? I've never been more scared in my life. I've only driven a pickup truck like twice. That was one time.
No way.
I was terrified.
Come on, man.
You go from like my little sedan to like that. It feels like you're driving an 18-wheeler.
So you're a sedan driver.
I'm a four-door, so I'm a four-door driver.
Four-door?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
like the mid-size or like the full family size? Kind of like what you talking about here?
Oh, like I've always had, I've had, let's see, how many cars have I had by now? Well, I totaled my first car ever, destroyed it. But honestly, the honest to God, should be dead. Seriously. So that car, I had my license for, my parents are listening. They probably love it, bringing this back up.
Yeah. Okay.
I was about an eyelash between the electrical pole and the light pole, and I went right between it after getting hit. If I would have hit one of those, you would not be talking to your boy Bob right now. I'm telling you that. That was a Chevy Impala. All right. And I loved that car. It was awesome, especially for a first car. And that was destroyed, gone. It's somewhere in a scrap metal yard now. And then I moved on to we had a Jeep Grand Cherokee that I used for a while. That's about as big as you're ever going to catch me in. Yeah, SUV, that's about as big as it's going to get. Then I went to the Chevy Cruze, which is more my style. It's tiny. And now I'm I've never even told anybody what I drive, but I am an EV driver now. I drive an electric car now. So that's a whole different ball game. Hold on. Yeah.
Hold on.
I did not think we were going to get into the car talk. It's funny because I was talking to my dad about cars last night.
So you're a what now? You drive a what now?
I drive an electric car. I drive a Model 3, a Tesla. And
okay.
So to me, if you've ever been in one of those, they are they're super compact and they're super low to the ground, which is what I like. If anybody was listening a couple weeks ago and I was, bitching about my travel story there, one of the things I didn't like is the car rental place gave us a Dodge Challenger, and that's essentially like a pickup truck.
I remember you talking about that, yeah.
But not like it's huge, right? And I hated it. I'm just not I'm not into having more car than I need, I guess, is what I would say. Like I would never own a pickup truck. I would never own one of those like Chevy Suburbans or like those Yukons or whatever. Just not my thing.
So you're kind of like a minimalist a little bit?
You know what? When it comes to the car, I would say I am. I would never be the guy. Like I would never be the guy to get the added package of anything when it comes to the car.
Oh, I see.
Because to me, that is like pissing money away, in my opinion.
Okay.
So like with the car, man, they'll charge you an extra 10 grand for a cup holder. You know what I mean? Like they don't really give you what the money's worth.
Right. Yeah. Definitely.
So I don't think I'd ever buy, like if I had if there's lineups, like with my car, there's like 3 different versions. I have the cheapest one or whatever. Okay. Because I would never, like if you look at it, what you get for the extra money, there's one car version of mine that's like a legitimate $30,000 more, and all you get is you get the car goes 0 to 60 about a second faster, it's got a better sound system, which I mean, how marginal is that?
Right.
And it's like an extra 15, 20 grand or something like
that's
that.
Crazy,
so you would never catch me doing that.
Talking about it, that's straight inflation and robbery, highway robbery.
I'll tell you this though, right now, there's never been a better time to drive the electric because I've been seeing some people posting pictures of these gas prices, man.
Out the roof, man.
What is it down near you right now?
I was going to ask you the same question because
that's the cheapest I've seen it anywhere.
I'm in far west. I'm in West Texas, which is higher than a lot of the other areas in Texas. And
what is it at?
It's like just under $5 a gallon. It's like $4.79.
Oh, no kidding! The last time I saw it under $4 was.
You mean under 5?
What is it now? A month? No, under $4. I swear. About a month ago, I would say now. I was in Houston and I saw it for $3.99.
Dang.
Which I remember doing a double take because I hadn't seen it under $4, but I literally have a 7-Eleven right next to me. I'm looking out right now, and that's at $5.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't. Yo, I've got a brother in San Francisco, and he had snapped a.
Oh my God. What is it out there? $7 a gallon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Like bro, I would be, forget it, man. Parked. I'm not going anywhere and forget it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's why everybody out there, that California, they actually give you an insane tax break on driving electric because of how expensive the gas is. Like if you look at the tax break, or I don't know if it's still the same, but it used to be, I think it was 10 grand they'd give you in a tax return for driving an electric car. That's how bad it is out there.
That's crazy, man. Yeah,
My buddy used to intern out there, and he said he'd spend, I don't know how much. He's got a Honda Accord. He said it would cost him $110 to fill it up.
Jeez, man, and that car gets good gas.
I know. That's just a 4-door. I couldn't imagine owning like a business right now that required a pickup truck. You know what I mean, like a landscaping business or something.
Fam. And speaking of that, like I don't know how we got on this topic, but we might as well just.
I don't either. I swear to God, how the hell did cars come up?
I don't know.
Oh, I remember somebody said I looked like Diesel Dave, and I said I couldn't be farther from it. I would never drive a truck.
Yeah.
I drive an electric car. This guy drives monster trucks.
I would have never guessed.
More different.
I would have never guessed that you'd be driving an electric car. But speaking of truck, now I'm actually in the market of getting a truck. Okay.
Oh, you are? Okay.
I found one, and so I've got to get one. But as you talk about business,
no, wait, hold on. Are you a truck guy though? Like, have you always wanted a truck?
I've never owned a truck. I've never owned a truck before in my life.
Okay.
But I need one because you had mentioned business, and I've got a business. I got a burgers and wings business.
Oh, that's right.
So down here in El Paso, man, we've got food trucks, man, and so I'm in the process of getting a food truck also.
Oh, dude! Now we're talking. Now that's something I drive right there.
So now I need a truck, obviously, right, for a food truck. And so
sure,
you're talking about like shopping for it and gas. I'm like, oh my gosh, man! Like I don't know, hey, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Business is gonna pay for it right off at the end of the year. You know, I've got to make it happen, man. But believe me. Brother, the gas is
what's worse? You know, it's you either give it to the gas company or you give it to the IRS. So it's like pick your poison. You might as well get something out of it.
I got to do it, man. I got to eat it, man. Hey, man, that was a good talk, man. I'm glad we got
that. Was good. And by the way, man, now we're talking because I think the only time you'd get me to drive something like that is if there was a deep fryer and a grill in the back of it.
There we go. There we go. And some wings and them good old burgers, man. Hey.
Yeah,
it's going down. Hey, man, look, I'm going.
You know how it goes with me, man. Next thing you know, 20 minutes went by and we're talking about trucks. So
trucks and electric cars and
whatever else.
Look, Rico, he said something. He's like, brother, you got to shave the
beard.
Rico, be a man.
Rico's telling me to be a man. This guy, in full confidence, says he dips his wings in sour cream. I mean,
I heard that.
No, yeah, everybody heard that.
That don't make any sense.
You know, Rico, and I caught him slipping hard one day too because when we got back, he thought he was about to, Rico really thought he had something there too, by the way. Like, he really thought he was going to run with it. You could tell because he had people dogging the shit out of him for it, rightfully so. And then I caught him. He posted a video of him whipping up the sour cream and he deleted it. I know he deleted it because I commented on it and my tweet said I couldn't respond. So in fairness though, he did put it back up, but I'm not kidding you. Man. I think I told you guys this. I was on his profile. Yeah. Refreshing, waiting for him to repost it so I could comment. And I commented, you know, the meme where the guy's like ripping off his headset, the coach, like in disgust. I wanted to be the first person on that. So what I'm saying here is I can't be questioned on the manhood when I know my man Rico in confidence is dipping the wings in the sour cream. Now, granted, I haven't tried it. And I'm sure it probably ain't that bad, man. But I can't bring myself to do that.
I've never even heard of that before. It doesn't make any sense. When I heard him say that, I was like, bro, this dude is tripping. Like, and sour cream doesn't. I mean, it has no taste.
No, it doesn't. You're right. You're right.
Wings, like I don't. I mean, you could have I don't know, man. Think of something else. Like, come up with something different. I don't know.
You know what was weird about it too? You know what was weird about it when he said it is like he said it when we were at Bar Bill there. He said it very like nonchalantly as if it was like, you know, status quo. And I remember I heard it and I'm like, but I don't know. I didn't really get into it because we were having it. Well, I mean, that was a pivotal moment, man. That was the first time Rico tried blue cheese. Yeah. And I'll give him credit. Like, he liked it. He liked it.
I don't know how is, and I'm anxious to taste. I've never tasted blue cheese in Buffalo. I've never been in Buffalo, but I don't know what it tastes like. But I love blue cheese with my wings. Like I can't do the ranch thing. I just can't. But I have a feeling that blue cheese, and I've heard it before, like blue cheese tastes different in Buffalo.
Yeah. So like where we had him at Bar Bill, like I don't know what it is they do. I really don't know what it is. I mean, I don't know if they got some like genie back there or they hired a guy who's got this secret recipe that no one else knows of, but it's not comparable to anything else. I mean, the best way I can describe it, like if you go and buy a bottle of like standard blue cheese from the grocery store, it really isn't that good. Like I actually just had some like right before I came on here. If you were to line that up, but next to like the Bar Bill stuff or like some of the really good bar places, I really don't know what it is they do, but it's really not even comparable. I mean, I don't even know. It's like two completely different things.
Yeah, Bobby comes in. I mean, yeah, he says it's different in Buffalo.
Yeah,
for sure.
I don't even really know how to describe it. Really, it tastes better. Its texture's different. I really don't know.
I need somebody.
But it's funny. You go other places, you don't see anything else like it. You
Does
really
Bar
don't.
Bill sell it like in
No.
stores? Like no.
No, Bar Bill. I wish that they. I need to talk to somebody there. I don't know what they're doing. Their Bar Bill North doesn't do takeout, and I don't understand. Really? I don't understand. I don't get it. It's a new joint, fairly new compared to the original one. But they don't do takeout. And if I were them, I mean, I'd be bottling that blue cheese, selling it by the boatload. Because God knows, I'd probably have it shipped in. I'm not even kidding you. I swear to God, I would. And I know plenty of people who probably would too.
And that's exactly what I was going to ask you. I was like, somebody's got to ship me some of this blue cheese.
I wish I could. I don't even know where I'd begin to. I mean, people like the Rudy stuff. That's like considered to be the best one that you could get in the store, but it's still not as good as that stuff.
Wow.
But anyway, Bar Bill, I don't get it. Why aren't you doing takeout? I feel like you double your sales. And why aren't you selling? I mean, I want it personally. That's
like so like when you've got stuff like that, and you know, because I like for me, right, as a guy who does burgers and wings, like I've got my own seasoning. And so like I've had people talk about like hey Rev, like you need to bottle that up. And so like that's just an extra stream of income. Like I'm seriously thinking about.
Oh, see, I'm all in on that. You know what I'm saying? Now, is it a secret? Is it a secret seasoning?
Yeah, it's secret, man. It's,
what do you call it?
It's called Revs on everything. Revs on everything, baby.
All right, well, I know it's a secret, but like, what vibe is it? Is it like Cajun? Is it spicy? What is it?
It's got a little bit of both. So it has a little kick. Not spicy like that, but you can taste the bite in it. Right?
Okay.
But it's not like you're seasoning salt or you're seasoning all, but it just kind of gives a different kick to it, man. Almost kind of like in the Cajun family, but a little bit different, man. A little different.
Now, do you season them up as well as sauce them, or is the dry?
All right. So,
yeah, yes. please.
So when it comes, we're talking about wings, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about wings.
What else?
I'm a guy from Texas. Okay, so look, I've never tasted wings from Buffalo, but I'm not touting myself to be all of this and that, right? But anyway, they're pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, you're down in Texas, man. I mean, that's like when it comes to the meat and the rubs and stuff. I don't think there's a better place to be for that.
But when it comes to, I'm all about flavor, man. To me, it's about flavor. I've tasted wings where it's just fried chicken dipped in sauce or covered in sauce.
It's the worst.
I'm not like that, man. And maybe it's because because of my blackness. You know what I'm saying? Like brothers, we like that seasoning, man. I mean, it's for me, it's all about flavor.
Well, I know, and us white folks, we get destroyed for it. I think it's hilarious because it's the truest thing ever. I hate that. Like what you're describing right now, like with the seasoned-less meat. Yeah, it's just terrible.
I can't deal with it.
Awful.
I can't deal with it. So for me, for my wings, I season them and I season them well. Right. Let them sit in this. I let them sit in the seasoning. And then when I make my sauce,
how long? Is there a certain amount of time?
Well, but I mean, they just sit long enough to get in the meat.
It's a mental thing. You're like Kramer. You got the mental alarm. I got you.
And I can't let everybody know.
So everything's secret, man.
It's good. It sits in the seasoning, right? Yeah. But then my sauce that I make, I add my seasoning to it, so it has flavor all up in it, right? So you got the chicken wings, right? You got the chicken wings that are just smothered and covered in flavor. Like you can eat them dry. I mean, just out the fryer, bam, you can eat them like that, seasoning, boom.
Wait, do you smoke them?
No, I deep fry.
Okay.
I deep fry.
I like both. That's why I was wondering.
But the flavor and I grill some of them too. It just depends on the flavor. But
sure.
But brother, when I hit them with that seasoning. And they just sit and just kind of desaturate. It just kind of get all up in the meat.
Yeah.
And then I hit it with that sauce, which has more flavor on it. And then I just kind of let it sit and let it soak up a little bit, man. You talk about like layers of flavor. It's yeah, man. So it's definitely not your I don't know, man, not your boring wings where it's just dry meat with just season. I mean, with just sauce on it. So yeah, it's
Wait,
definitely good, man.
How about a quick prayer and pour one out for poor Bobby here. I mean, you want to talk about?
Oh, Bobby.
I mean, that's got me. It almost got a tear to my eye reading this.
Oh,
if
man.
that's the best where you're at, I mean, where are you? Antarctica, Bobby?
And Bobby's down south. So
how the hell is there no good wings down south?
Yo, I don't get it. But Wingstop, really, Bobby? Come on, man. Like, that's cat.
Dude, Wingstop. I can't even lie, man.
Let me tell you. Look. I had some wings from Wingstop, man, and I look at like garlic parmesan, right? And I'm a garlic parm guy. I like.
Oh, me too. You ever had the? Oh, never mind. Whatever. I know you have.
But fam, when no, I haven't. but when I look at so I bring you bring home the garlic parm, right, from Wingstop, and I don't know what it is, man. It's just like fried, chicken wings with just like
it's McDonald's for
like
wings. It's not good.
with parmesan just kind of sprinkled on it. And I'm like, what is this mess? Like, what is this? Like, how are they like a franchise like this? Like when you talk, and I'm not tooting my own horn, but when
toot it.
My wings, brother. You talking about some garlic parm? I make my own flavor, and again, I got my own sauce for my garlic parm that I make, and man, when it's on there, it sparkles at you, man. All
right, you know what? I don't even. What else? So all right, hold on, because you really got me going now. So say I pull up in my little Pansy electric car, and you got the big bad boy,
yes,
Rev food truck out.
All right, go
and
ahead.
my fat ass is walking up to the window. What's on the menu at this food truck?
So it's burgers and wings. That's it.
Okay, because those are if I had to go to the island with 5 foods, those are 2 of them. Easily.
Burgers and wings, man. That's it, man. And that's all I do. And then I make some fire fries too, man. But so hold on, man. What I'm trying to do is
bro.
I'm trying to pull this up because I want to see if I can show you what's going on. All right.
Oh, you got visuals?
I've got visuals, baby. I've got visuals.
Oh man.
And in case anybody out there who's watching would like to take a look, if you got
who
Facebook,
the hell would?
I'm on Facebook and Instagram, but go to Facebook. It's called @Revs EPTX. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it in here right now. I'm gonna put it in.
Oh, hey, back to another point, by the way. Jason came in here and make a good point about Rico talking about manhood. We're gonna separate the men from the boys. When the Bills win the Super Bowl, and everybody's gonna say, you heard me last week. Jason in here wants me and Rico and whoever else to join in on the tattoo, but Rico's out on that.
I heard him say
I'm
that.
being told.
I heard him say that. He's not a fan.
Yeah, so I feel like we're separating the men from the boys here. Oh, speaking of which. Oh, okay. All right, fine. You go ahead and tell Jason to his poor face now, Rico. Tell him that you're not man enough to sit down in the chair and put a little ink on you. Give him a good reason as to why, because that would be next level content, and you're denying everybody in here of that pleasure. Go ahead and state your case.
What do I look like? Laying down on a bench, belly up, having some, and I'm gonna sit there for 6 hours.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? What do you look like? So you're saying everybody? You're saying anybody with a tat is what?
I mean, the last conversation we had about this, Bobby said that he'd get one on his thigh because it's fair season right now. Everybody knows that. And,
so would thigh guys. So right there's 2. I guess because he already talked to me about it. Yes.
Tattoos for me.
So you're way out on it.
I am absolutely out. I think that is, in my opinion, no bueno.
So you know what though? Because
is it tats in general, or is it just like the Bills tat?
Tats. Listen, man. I've listen. If you grew up in Caribbean households, I'm saying Christian households, it was
I hear you.
You do not even think about getting.
See, I really like that mindset though. You want to know what it reminds me of your thoughts on the jersey, because I think it's very similar. I think it is.
Exactly.
I totally see what you're saying.
Let me tell you something. This is the typical person I'll see. Mm-hmm. Shades on, ball cap, jersey, Bills tattoo on the old arm.
You want to know what, man? I thought of you instantly the other day. I'm driving back from Caroline's, like a 6-hour drive. This guy, speaking of trucks and everything comes full circle. It always does. This guy's on the side of the road. Something went wrong. I don't know what it was. He's on the side of the road with his truck, and it's like dude, it's the middle of June and it's maybe a Thursday afternoon, and he's got his Cowboys jersey on.
Ooh.
And I immediately thought of you. What?
What else? He's got a ball cap on?
Oh, of course.
Glasses?
Of course.
Oh,
and you just know the guy is, what else do I got to say? It's just, he's probably not a good hang. You know,
he's got the old Nike shoes on.
You know, I think he probably did.
That's your Cowboy starter pack right there.
But that's just Cowboys in general. I totally hear you. And now listen, I'm not a tag guy either. I just can't think of a better way to really solidify. I don't know, man. I think I would just lose my mind to a point of complete insanity if the Bills won, that I'd probably wind up in that chair.
And you just
doing something.
I just can't do it. Tattoos is not for me. Not for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I like my silk chocolatey skin with nothing interfering with it.
You don't want to put the sticker on the Ferrari. I get it.
Oh man.
How would wifey feel about it, by the way?
It's like taking a nice car and wrapping it with logos.
I hate the wraps, man.
Yeah. You feel me? Nah, man. It's like it. But don't get me wrong. There's some good looks. I've seen some really nice tattoos. I'm not like,
for sure.
It's got to be nice. It can't be like some.
I've seen some really nice ones. I'm like, I'd consider that.
Yeah. The best is the Honda Civics with the afterburners installed and the wrap job, and they sound like a train, or they sound like a plane's departing off the runway. You know, down a civilian street.
Racers, we've got that.
A lot of those guys wear Cowboys jerseys on Tuesday afternoons. You know what I'm saying? That's the
jerseys on a midday afternoon. We can't do it.
Yeah,
can't do it. Won't do it.
Midday afternoon, can't do it. Huh? Like I actually thought about putting it on tonight. No, I'm just kidding.
So how we doing today, fellas?
No,
we doing good.
Man,
we're doing good. I don't know, man. I don't know what's happened the last half hour.
We had right because we had just went on a tangent. We talking about what vehicles you're driving, and Bot got on here talking about he drives an electric.
I can't believe Bot revealed what he was driving. I was like, don't do it. That's your superpowers, bro.
I know. Well, the thing of it is I don't know how we got there.
I drive an electric car. It was what it was.
The reason,
that surprised me actually.
I actually don't. I don't know. I feel like nowadays with the gas, if you say you drive electric, people just they want you dead, and I totally get it. I totally get it.
Yo, can I look at
what is going on tonight with these comparisons?
On the bottom looks like a knockoff Stephon Diggs.
What is going on? No, Rico. The best was when we put the picture up with
it was a Diesel
with
Dave.
Josh Allen stunt double, and the guy commented. He said Mitch Morse, Isaiah McKenzie, and Josh Allen look a little different in this.
Mitch Morse. You know what? That's actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually pretty good.
That had me dying, man. That had me dying.
Man.
So what are we talking about today, fellas?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Throw a topic out there.
I don't have last half hour.
No, all right. So we I don't know how we got into that topic, man. But we got there anyway. It's all good though. But what we're actually getting into, as we kind of approach this second segment, which Rico, I hope you kind of did your homework, baby, because I
wasn't expecting to be on. Truth be told, and then I heard that Bot was looking like Leonardo DiCaprio. That was me. I made that comment.
Wait a minute. Now, if I got that comment, we probably wouldn't have been down on this rabbit hole, because I would have taken that one to the bank and passed it.
Second segment is I got to do my homework. So what did you do? I'm going to go off the cuff. That's what I do.
All right. Off the cuff, Rico. All right. So here we go. So we are going to get into this next segment right now. And you guys you haven't seen it in a long time. And so what we're going to do right now is get into segment number 2, which is called On My Momma.
On my mama. I put that on my mama.
So, on my mama, baby. On my mama. All right. If maybe you guys saw it a while ago, I did a rapid fire edition of Rated Rev, and I had a segment where I talked about on my mama what I thought was going to happen with the Buffalo Bills. And so tonight, we are introducing the brand new segment on my mama. And I've got my man Z-Bot up top. I've got Rico in the building below. And we are going to get on the spot. And I want every last one of these guys to talk about what they think is going to happen. I want them to put it on their mama. So on my mama. And these guys are going to have, I'm going to give y'all 30 seconds, man. 30 seconds.
My mom's watching like, what does that even mean? And I hope it's not offensive to her.
Yeah. Z-Bot, what does he mean by on my mama? Like on my mama. That doesn't sound too good. No, I'm just kidding. So on my mama. All right, so here we go.
Yo, please get Jeff Key before you go.
Jeff, put him up there. Yo, Hold on a second. Yo,
my man Jeff King says,
Yo,
there they are, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Dude, I swear to God, Jeff has me
Together.
Yes, sir.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
I like
Jeff,
it. I
man,
like it.
hey, bro, appreciate that, man.
Dude, I was on the phone with Jeff the other day. I'm not gonna say what it was he said, but I swear to God, I haven't belly laughed like that in a minute.
Bro, I belly laugh with that man all the time. The stuff that comes from this man's mouth, you're like, what?
Dude,
I love it.
Man,
oh my
yo,
God.
Jeff, that is nuts, man.
Let's just say we don't have any Barry Manilows in this bitch right now. We are
No.
Earth, Wind, and Fire, baby.
Earth, Wind, and
Let's
Fire,
go.
baby. Earth, Wind, and Fire. We are John talking about the Three Stooges. No, man, no, we got more swag than that, baby.
I feel like
Very
that's
good.
two polar opposites. It doesn't get more swag than Earth, Wind, and Fire, and it doesn't get less swag than
Barry
Stooges.
Come on, man. So guys, all right, fellas. So now Rico, he's gonna go off the cuff, and so I'm gonna save you for last, Reed. I'm gonna save you for last.
You can give it to me now.
Are you ready for it? All right, so here we go. My man Rico.
Whoa, I like that. Go on, go ahead.
I already got the bell part figured out. So there you go.
Are you ready? All right,
sir.
so Rico's gonna hit it first. On My Momma, Rico, you got 30 seconds to give us a hot take, a fire take of what you think is gonna happen with the Buffalo Bills this season. On My Momma, Rico, you've got it. Go.
On my mama, on my hood, I look fly, I look good. You guys, if you guys know what that is, and I'm gonna let you rock with that. But off the cuff, something that is kind of like a hot take, if you will. And in the group chat, I think a lot of people, I mean, this is a hot take. Hot takes are supposed to be kind of bold, but I truly believe that Tavon Austin's gonna push for a spot. We don't have a number one return man. We don't. I don't want to see Micah Hyde returning punts. I'm sorry. He's great to return the football, and that's it. Just to return it. Just field the punt, and that's it. He's got his job. I get it. His job is to be a safety, but the punt return position is open. Stevenson, we aren't sure yet. We've seen some things for Stevenson, but is he worthy enough of a spot? Do they trust him enough? They didn't trust him enough last year. They didn't trust Isaiah McKenzie last year, so we're still looking for a returner. They didn't bring Austin for no reason. So he is going to push. I'm not saying he's a lock at all. That's not at all what I'm saying, but I think he's going to push harder than people are expecting for that one spot. That's hot take number one. Hot take number two. Off the cuff. This is just me off the cuff. This is freestyling right now. If I'm going to pick a hot take right now for mid-season, end of the season, honestly, we don't lose any more games. I think we lose 2 games. That's a hot take. 2 games. And it's certainly not going to be to the damn Patriots that Adam Rank had us losing twice to the Patriots. Are you insane? Not happening. I don't think we lose 2 games. I think we actually lose 2 games. And I'm done. That's on my mama. My mama will be disappointed when you say that. But on my mama. Let's go.
Speaking of that, Adam Rankin, what was that, by the way? Because he
I
had
have
the
no
Bills going
idea.
like all the way, but just happened to sprinkle in 2 of the 4 losses were against New England. Made no sense.
He
gotta get
he lost me at that. I was like,
That
You
was
got to get people
brutal.
talking.
I don't know what you're talking about. So Rico, all right. On My Momma. All right, Rico.
And that was a
coming
freestyle.
through.
I freestyled that
Freestyle
one.
off
Yeah,
the
that was
cuff.
hot. That was
Off
super
the
hot
cuff.
fire.
Tavon Austin. I think there's some others though who actually agree with you about Tavon Austin. I saw it. Where's it at? Here we go. Jenna comes through talking about, I'm pulling for Tavon Austin, but I secretly want Stevenson to do something since he's on a rookie contract, cheaper and longer lasting. Yeah.
I would love it. He's younger. He's supposed to be that guy, but we just haven't seen enough from him. So hopefully,
plus he was singing in practice doing it too. Was he not recently?
Yes, good things.
So we'll find out. But Tavon Austin, man, definitely. If we can get Tavon Austin back, like even if he can resemble the Tavon Austin that he used to be, I mean, that's another element to the offense that he bring. Okay, all right, Rico. Now, my man Bot up here, right here. There's my man.
That's me.
Z-Bot. Are you ready?
That's me.
Are you ready, my brother?
I'm always ready, man.
All
I
right.
can't wait.
So my man Z-Bot, on my mama, go Z-Bot, go.
Well, that's got me thinking. Rico was saying, I was thinking of Kanye West with a "Hey, mama, ah." You know what I'm talking about there? You like that one?
Yes. Yes, Z-Bot.
That's one of my faves of all
Get it,
time,
baby,
right
get it,
there,
get
man.
it.
Oh, and by the way, speaking of Jenna, she just had a comment in here. Go check out Jenna's Twitter. She has an awesome drawing of Micah Hyde that I saw today over on Twitter. It's super, super cool. Jenna's very talented and appreciate her watching the show. So that's cool stuff.
No doubt.
Okay. Yeah. So hot take number one. And the only reason I'm going to say it is because we were just on the topic of these, apparently these guys that Adam Rank thinks are going to beat us twice this year. I'm so confident in this hot take that actually I was at the sports book, I think 2 weeks ago or so with a buddy of mine because it's a halfway point between Syracuse and Rochester. He's moving away. So we met there to say goodbye. And, I'm not a big baseball or basketball guy, so I wasn't really into betting. And I'm not a big gambling guy really either, like when it comes to the tables and stuff. But I wanted to take a look at the future bets for the NFL and kind of take a look at what's what. I may or may not have sprinkled a little bit on the Patriots finishing fourth in the AFC East. That is my hot take when it comes to those people in the blue, white, and red that are not in upstate New York that Adam Rank thinks are going to beat us twice this year. I don't see it. I don't see New England coming close to challenging for a playoff spot, but I think it goes a bit beyond that. I think the competition in the AFC this season is so beyond what anything is, ever truly been when it comes to the discrepancy between two different conferences. The AFC is just on another level right now. When you look at the Patriots, their roster, and what they've been able to accomplish in this offseason in comparison to virtually everybody else who's contending for the playoffs or beyond. It's just not close. And I look at Miami, I think they've gotten significantly better. I look at the Jets, who I think had the best draft in the entire league. I don't know where the Patriots fit in within the AFC East and the AFC in its entirety. The best thing they've done this offseason is promote Matt Patricia to offensive coordinator. I just don't quite understand what New England's doing. I just don't see talent-wise where they fit in. And I think that the other two teams outside of Buffalo are getting better, where I think New England is either staying the same or getting a bit worse. And I see John coming in saying the coaching is why the Patriots won't finish fourth. Look, I understand what John's saying, and I think a lot of people, they share that mindset. But I think we are so indoctrinated into thinking that New England's coaching staff and their ability to win games is just baked into whatever they're going to be now and moving forward based on what they did in the past. I think what we saw against Buffalo in the wild card game just proves to you. That would never have happened to a New England team the past 20 years. That wouldn't even come close to happen ever. That was an embarrassment beyond anything we've ever really seen before. Okay, those days are done. I'm not saying it's a guarantee to happen, and I understand there's plenty of people. And listen, Marco's coming in here saying you're reaching because you hate the Pats. I do hate the Patriots, but I also was somebody who watched the Patriots for the last 25 years who would never even come close to uttering the Patriots being anything but first place when it came to any ranking whatsoever. You know as well as I. New England isn't close to what they used to be. And frankly, when it comes to building upon their current foundation, they are not doing what needs to be done to compete in this league compared to not only the cream of the crop right now, but the teams who are trying to get there, like Miami and like the New York Jets. Yes, I think talent-wise they're not as good as the Jets, but I think directions, if you're looking at the trajectory of where these organizations are going, I think based on the roster, I'm giving the notch to the Jets right now. That's also coming from somebody who, one, doesn't like the Jets, doesn't like the Dolphins. I look at it and I see three different teams. Two of them seem to be trending in one direction, and New England either seems to be flatlined or going down. So I think it's worthy of a hot take because that's what they're supposed to be, right? Things that may or may not happen. It wouldn't surprise me. That's all I'll say. Now, the hot take when it comes to the Buffalo Bills, that's a great question, right? Because this year I feel like there's so many takes that you could have that, a handful of years ago, even uttering them would be the most embarrassing thing you could say to anybody because you'd get clowned out of the room. But now you say them. Today I noticed, Chris Sims had Josh Allen as his number one quarterback in the NFL based on his top 40 list. And he said that he was shocked at the lack of pushback that he got. And I think that the lack of pushback that he got has basically been, due to the fact that it's no longer a hot take to say that. Yeah, you can argue between him and Mahomes and whoever else you want to put up there. But either way, it's just going to be basically a Rubik's Cube of spinning it around, and whoever fits your mindset is going to be who your number one quarterback is. He basically said, last year, if I had done this, I would have gotten steamed for it. This year, not the case. That's because all these different things have led up to the fact that when you say a quote unquote hot take about the Bills, it's not necessarily that hot anymore. I mentioned this last week on my show when I talk about with people, the Bills going to the Super Bowl, Josh Allen winning the MVP, the Bills potentially being the best team in the AFC, getting the 1 seed. It's a matter of, well, how are they going to get it done? And do you believe they're going to? It's never a matter of, dude, you're nuts. There's no way. And this is because of X, Y, and Z. So a lot of those things, it's tough to really come up with a hot take, right? But when I do look at the coming up season, I think that there's several things that are going to be different than last year. I just think it's going to take some time to recognize. One, I think the offense is going to be, I think it's going to be different based on what we see visually compared to what it was under Brian Daboll. I'm just excited to see what exactly that means. But I think that the hottest take that I could come up with right now, based on what the Bills were able to accomplish in this offseason defensively, I think the Buffalo Bills once again next season finish with the #1 overall defense again. I think last year it didn't seem as deserved as the numbers indicated. I think all of us felt that. I think that all of us looked at the Bills on the field and then compared it to the statistics, and it didn't quite feel and seem like the Bills were the #1 defense in the league. You look at the additions that they have put on the field for this upcoming season. You match that with the fact that Tre'Davious White is coming back. You match that with the fact that your first-round draft pick is going to be a starting corner mirroring Tre'Davious White. I look at this defense, and you'd have a real tough time arguing what the better unit is on this team right now, the offense or the defense. And last year, it was essentially a coin flip based on the numbers. I look at the Bills this coming season, perhaps the most forgotten about aspect of this team with Stephon Diggs, Josh Allen, Gabriel Davis, the list goes on and on. It is their defense. And I think it's going to be pivotal coming this season when you are talking about the pursuit of a championship. When we
give us the hot take, bot.
That's the hot take. The Bills finish #1 next year in overall in defense.
Hey,
and
yo.
I think I already said it. I don't know if you were whipping up some sour cream for those wings over there.
I was.
But that's how I feel. Because I know you agree with me, Rico, and I'm sure you do, Rev, too.
I'm with you.
Yeah, with the defense last year, it was great, but at times it was awful. And I think this year we see a lot more consistency, and I think it ultimately leads to, once again, being right there at the top as far as defense is concerned.
I think you went safe on that, man.
You think so? I don't know.
Yes. We're going to be the #1 defense. We were a #1 defense.
But that's a tough thing. That's a tough thing to consistently do year in and year out.
It is 100%. Yeah. That's why I think this doesn't get enough love in these streets. I know they were getting on his ass for not getting a head coaching job in 13 seconds. They want to push blame.
Yeah.
This guy's had this unit on fire. But I'm going to put you back on the spot before I go back to Rev. I need a hotter take than that. I'm sorry. I am buying it. Give it to me.
It's fair you're not buying that because you're right. The more. Okay, give me a second
because I got another hot take. Put the screen on.
Okay, hold on. All right.
Put the screen on.
Rico got it now. Here we go. Put the screen on. Boom. Solo it. Let's go.
Oh man, Rico came in on
fire tonight. You got to say on my mama, baby.
Listen, on my mama.
Oh, I don't know if I said that either. By the way, I apologize, Rev.
I look good on my mama. Listen up. People are not gonna like this, man.
Uh-oh.
I think the tight end that's gonna have the bigger year is gonna be OJ Howard. Did I just say that? I think I may have. I think that he's going to have a big year. So is Dawson. But I think that OJ is going to redefine himself as that dude that was supposed to come out of college and kill the game. He's going to have a brand new, almost out of the box quarterback that's ready to get that MVP. You got weapons everywhere. And I think, and that's a hot take. Hot takes are supposed to be this way, by the way, just so you guys know. I think that he comes in and actually outshines Dawson Knox this year.
Dang.
Hot take. Take that to the bank, baby. Let's go.
Yo, I like that.
Let's go.
I like that you say that because that's
I hope you're right because that would probably mean they both have a monster year, right?
Yeah.
They're going to both have a great year, but I think that you got me saying Z-Bot. Z-Bot outshines. I'm going to have OJ Howard outshine Dawson Knox. And it's not a bad thing. Not at all a bad thing. That's great. That's great news for the Bills.
Yeah. Marco says OJ will be hurt by week 6. Yeah, I hope not, man. I hope not.
That's one thing that you got to talk about too. No one ever does because it's tough to. But they were so remarkably healthy last year outside of Tre'Davious White. Like that's another thing too. You know.
Yeah, but I don't think it's by happenstance. You know, I mean, I think by having
that's true.
The performance center that we do, I think we keep our guys healthy. better than anybody in the NFL. But now this is knock on wood, all right, in case something crazy happens. But yo, all right. So we've got hot takes like that.
Well, I'm trying to make it hot enough to where I think I'm going to be able to please Rico, because I feel like it's going to have to be something that might get me in trouble. So now I'm really trying to think.
All right. You've
got to go out there. Rico wants me in trouble, so I'm trying to get in trouble. I'm trying to think of something.
I'll be safe. I think hold on. Content creators be safe all the time because they want the likes. Like me because I'm rah-rah, and we already know Josh Allen's going to be MVP.
Bro, I got people out here calling me Diesel Dave, all right? I really don't care what is. I'm just trying to think about something that's not only hot,
let's go double,
but could also potentially happen. So give me a second.
So now I've got something. All right, so let me hit up. Let me solo my doggone self, baby. All right, here we go. On my mama. On my mama, Ed Oliver is going to have his first double-digit sack season of his career. You know, look, when you talk about the Buffalo Bills defense, baby, and you look at my man Oliver, who just got rewarded, they just signed his 5th-year extension. They love what they see in my man, and we saw him come on hot last year. Oliver came on hot last year. I know you're looking at it like, Rev, he only had 4 sacks. So what? That was last year with the D-line that wasn't as good as what they can be this year. Brandon Beane went in. He went all out this year. Added some dogs to the D-line. Now we have a legit one tech, right, in Daquan Jones. Remember, we were talking about last year, Ed Oliver, he was playing out of position because Starr wasn't doing his thing, and then we had Harry coming back from injury and blah, blah, blah. Add Daquan Jones, plus Tim Settle. That's not enough. Add Jordan Phillips. That's not enough. Add Von Miller. I think not only is Von Miller going to do his thing himself, but I think he's going to open up so much for the rest of the guys across the line that they're all going to eat. But my man, the Brahma Bull himself, Ed Oliver, is going to have a phenomenal season. You heard it right here. 10 sacks, double-digit sacks from the interior of the defensive line. Ed Oliver is going to get it. Now, I ain't done yet. I ain't done.
Let's go.
Done. Oh, my mama, baby. Number 2, El Número Dos.
He's going El Texas Paso on us.
Yo. We talk about Stephon Diggs. We talk about Gabe Davis. But let's talk about them together, baby. Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis will finish the season with 1,000 yards receiving each. Each. Yeah.
Hold on. Can I challenge you?
Challenge me.
We got Jamison Crowder.
Yeah.
That's going to be pushing. Jamison Crowder's going to be pushing for Cole Beasley numbers.
Yeah. I get it.
You got Isaiah McKenzie in the fold. You got OJ Howard in the fold. You got James Cook in the fold.
Yeah. I get it.
And if you average out the last 2 seasons that Josh Allen has completed, he's completed 400, we'll say average 400 completions. So we got to do the math.
But these guys are not Cole Beasley in terms of what they've been able to do with the Bills. Like Isaiah McKenzie, I love Lil Dirty, okay, but we don't know exactly what he's going to do. We don't know exactly what that's going to look like. Jamison Crowder never played with the Bills. We don't know either. Now, granted, they could share the wealth a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about guys that we know have already produced. When you look at Gabe Davis, and put me back on the solo mode, baby.
Let's go.
Here we go. So when we look at Gabe Davis, let's look at it, all right? You say, yo, Gabe Davis, his rookie season had just under 600 yards receiving. And remember, he played with John Brown and Cole Beasley, and he was the 3rd or 4th guy. Last year, 549 yards, Emmanuel Sanders, Cole Beasley, Steph Diggs. Okay, so now we got this guy right here, and we know what he can do on the sideline. We know he can do touchdowns. We know all that kind of stuff. He's going to see, I think, an increased amount of targets this year. And when you have other guys on the team, like a Jamison Crowder, like Isaiah McKenzie, like Dawson Knox, it's going to open it up for everybody. And do I think that Josh Allen is not going to look at Gabe Davis before he looks at McKenzie, before he looks at Crowder, who he's never played with before? I think his second progression is going to go from Diggs to Davis. To Davis. That's why I've got them together. 1,000 yards receiving together, baby, this year. And I'm not even including the playoffs. That's his regular season.
Damn. So Josh Allen,
that,
throws
you know what that
5,000
tells me? I was just gonna say, Josh Allen 5,000 loading
5,000
right
yards.
there. I mean,
He's gonna
that's
kill it.
inevitable if that happens.
Josh is gonna go nuclear. I
No.
think
That
he's
would
gonna go
make
nuclear
sense
this year.
because Allen would need about 500 more than last year, and Gabe Davis would need about 500 more than last year to both hit those marks. So if you're right on one, the other one's happening for sure.
Well, let me push back.
Push
Push back because you guys know this is what I do. I push. We got a different. We have a different offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
We just added a second tight end that's not just another name. This is somewhat of a prominent name.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a lot of 2 tight end sets. Going to be a lot more running of the football. So there might not be as many opportunities to get those 1,000 yards. But I like it. It's a hot take.
That's how I feel. That's what concerns me about it.
It's got to be a hot take. And speaking of another hot take, my man John DeMarchi comes in here. Appreciate you, John. He talks about his own hot take, his own on my mama hot take. Buffalo plays a lot more no huddle based on matchups this year. James Cook James Cook changes the calculus for the defense when we go empty in 12. Knox, OJ Howard, Diggs, Davis, Cook. Good luck covering that. Absolutely,
Facts.
John. Look,
It's gonna be tough.
There's going to be so many different matchups that Ken Dorsey and the offense is going to be able to take advantage of. That I don't think there's going to be defenses that are really going to be able to just put a wrap on it, because you want to take out Diggs. Look, you got Davis. You've got OJ Howard. Then you got Dawson Knox. And I'm glad that you had mentioned OJ Howard, Rico, earlier, because going into the next segment, man, I've got to talk about some things here. And I am like definitely excited about that. Sal comes in talking about David. Pull Sal back.
Oh, my bad. Because that's interesting. That's very interesting.
Dable held Josh back a lot of times. Whoa. What do you guys think about that? Dable holding Josh back. How do you think that he was held back?
You make a take like that, you better explain yourself.
Yeah, right. I mean, how did Dable hold Josh back?
I think maybe one thing would be the fact that maybe at certain points the play calling wasn't necessarily designed to take advantage of Allen on certain positions where I think that they should. I think one of the biggest complaints about Dable was the constant up the middle run for a yard or two. That's where I think I could understand that. Yeah. But as far as overall is concerned, I just don't know how people feel that way still. I really don't.
Yeah. I don't. I think leave it up to Dable. I think he would just let Josh throw it, all day.
I mean, everybody was. I was kind of shocked at the amount of people when Dable left that almost seemed kind of happy about it. I really never. I'll never really understand that at all.
Right. Oh, I guess right here. Matt comes in talking about like running design to the middle on 3rd and 9. Yeah.
No. That I completely agree with. I mean, there was nothing more on earth last year. I mean, you almost knew, you could feel it coming. It's almost like you became one, like mindset wise, because it was so repetitive in certain situations. It was mind numbing.
Yes.
Let's not forget. We couldn't run the football worth a damn. So when we couldn't run the football, we had no choice but to lean on our guy. Right. So what did we do this year? We've bolstered up that O-line so we can run the ball. So we don't have to have Josh Allen designed doing 3rd and 9, doing a jet sweep with himself. So less running from Josh Allen, better O-lineman running by you saying, you got me messing up my legs. You get better linemen actually protecting and actually getting up and getting to second level for the run game.
Yeah.
We'll see a much better run opportunities for three head of running backs this year. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting.
And speaking of the
back, I doubt it, but
speaking of the run game though, like what I'm interested in is to see if Dorsey is going to be able to be more creative with the run game than Dable was. Like I couldn't stand a lot of these just let me hand it off up the gut just for the sake of running the ball. Like I thought there was more opportunities for him to be creative. Like what I didn't see a whole lot of was like a lot of those pin and pull plays that we used to see like back in I think 2020 or in 2019 when Morris would pull along with I think Dawkins and they would lead, and then that's how like we saw Motor getting like 700 plus yards on his rookie year. We didn't see a lot of those runs, and so that kind of frustrated me last year. And I also think with OG Bobby Johnson and them kind of figuring out what they wanted to do up front. Did they want to go zone? Did they want to do this? They just kind of was I don't know, man. It didn't have any continuity. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see moving on.
OG Bobby Johnson.
Yeah, we'll
tell you what. The fellas we talked to really made it seem like we got a lot to look forward to when it comes to Ken Dorsey. That's the vibe I got.
Yeah. Yeah, and and
I'll just say that I don't know what or where or when or why or how, but I'm looking forward to seeing what the hell they're talking about because they were all on the same wave.
And they were talking about his aggression,
Yeah.
he's super aggressive.
Matt Barkley's a designated, he's like the guy who's on the sidelines for Sean McVay to keep him off the field. I mean, that's kind of seeming. Matt Barkley basically told us he's like that for Ken Dorsey. So I'm dying to see what that's all about.
Jason in comes in talking about, I can't believe nobody had a hot take on Cook. Well, Jason,
I was thinking about it.
Well, we're still waiting for Z-Bot's hot take.
Yeah, come on.
Well, one of my hot takes on in regard to that would be that Cooks might be starting by the bye week potentially at week 7. But I thought of something else, and I don't even know how hot that is really. I mean, I really do think that him and Singletary are going to be. It's going to be a tandem that I don't think winds up switching up much. I don't really know if it matters who winds up starting because I think the majority of the time they're going to wind up getting equal amounts of snaps. But we'll see. I don't know if this is going to be hot enough to please Rico, but to me, I think it's quite hot. And I might have alluded to this a while back when I broke down the schedule with my dad a few weeks ago when it came out. But I think it's hot enough to go with. The Buffalo Bills will not lose a single game after the bye week. I want you to go look at the schedule after the bye week.
Take. That's a good, solid take.
Yeah.
You forgot to say, "On my mama."
Oh my God! Hold on. Wait, no. Wait. I got to follow you up, baby.
Oh,
here we go. Come on.
Oh.
On my mama. I know I act a fool, but I promise you I'm going back to school. I promise you the Bills ain't all right. Let me start over, man. I got a Kanye on. I'm getting into the song. I don't want to sing the whole thing. Let me get back to normal words. Go look at the schedule, right? So the beginning of the schedule is, I mean, folks, it not only, I mean, on face value, that is some of the best football you're ever going to be able to witness the beginning of the season. I mean, these matchups are absurd. It goes Rams, Titans, Dolphins, screw them, whatever. But then the Ravens, Steelers, and Chiefs. That's how the Bills open up the year. I mean, that is a gauntlet. And, three of them are 425 or later. So not only are they massive games, they're all in big spots, under the lights, prime time territory, where they're the only game on TV at the time or the only game on a certain network. That is a really, really tough way to start the year. But the bye week is week 7. If you go and look at the schedule after the bye week, to me, I just don't. There's one game. There's 2 games you could argue. One game that I'd have a better time arguing, in my opinion, that I could see being a loss. But they open up the bye after the bye week against Green Bay. I'm out on Green Bay. Sorry. I understand people are still, love affair for Aaron Rodgers. I get it. I don't think Aaron Rodgers is going to have a bad year by any means. How could you think that? He's coming off of 2 MVPs in a row. I get it. Devontae Adams being gone is massive. And I also think Aaron Rodgers is halfway out the door as far as his career is concerned. I don't see it for Green Bay. It's in Buffalo Sunday night. You know the last time the Bills had a Sunday night game at home? You don't, because it wasn't in my lifetime. The only one was during the COVID year when the Chiefs came to town. They have legitimately not had a full house on Sunday night in my entire life. Not only that, but Aaron Rodgers is coming to Buffalo for the last time ever. And I know that a lot of people are going to go there. If they're on the fence about going to that game, they're going to go for that alone. It's to witness Aaron Rodgers, right? Mm-hmm. That place is going to be a madhouse on Sunday Night Football off the bye. I don't think Green Bay to begin with is as good as the Bills. And I think the Bills take it to Green Bay. That'd be the one game I think a lot of people would argue, right? Then it goes Jets, the Vikings, who I think are a decent team, but they're not as close to the Bills are right now as far as talent is concerned. Yeah. The Browns without Deshaun Watson, sorry, guy's not playing the entire year. I don't care.
What if he does play?
He's
not playing. Does that change your opinion if he does play?
It does change my opinion as far as maybe saying they don't lose a game after this, depending on the 3 games I see on here that could be tough. That would be one of them immediately. Okay. I just don't see any way possible he plays this season. There's just no way. I'm going to stick with my gut on it. There is a way, but I'll tell you this, man. If there is a way, it is about that big, and I'm dying to see what it would be for them to say publicly
the only reason it would
to justify it.
Is if it's because there's so many cases that when it does go to court, it'll only happen next year. So,
right. That's why I think they put him on paid leave, because the public nightmare that it would cause as far as PR is concerned for the NFL. It's just, I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze to have one of the better guys out in the field. That's just how I see it. Like from a visual standpoint, the way I witness it, right, is if the Browns take the field, there's not a commentator in the world who isn't addressing his situation in the booth when he takes the field, right? But that's besides the point.
Browns, we win against the Browns. Lions,
well,
win against the Browns.
All right, so I'm gonna put you on pause real quick, guys, because so now we're talking about that. That's gonna lead right into this to my next segment. And I was gonna talk about this last, but since we're already on it, let's just go ahead and just dive right in. But before we do it, I want to bring up what John talks about, because John Jamarchi comes in again with another super chat. John in the house. He talks about going back here to the two sneaky good Bill signings: Roger Saffold, O.J. Howard. Re-signing Bates is huge. Saffold is a rare athlete. He punches people. Spencer Brown, Saffold, pancake house. Absolutely love that. I'm looking forward to Saffold on the line. I think we're going to see more of a. You guys remember Richie Incognito and kind of what he brought on that
Waffle House
line. The Waffle House, baby. Pancake House.
Oh, I love the Waffle House, man. Love it.
Waffle House is legit too, man. So, John, appreciate that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the attitude that we're going to put on this offensive line. But, guys, so let's just jump in right in because you've already talked about it. You got into talking about what you think the Bills are going to do after the bye week.
Hold on, let me just finish before that, because I wanted to say the one game that I think would be tough.
Okay.
Like I told you, I think the Bills, I don't know how hot this is either, but I think the Bills go 6-0 in the AFC East. I just don't see where the loss is, and I'll believe it when I see it. But the one game that stands out to me that I think has potential game of the year vibes, it's Bills-Bengals Monday night in Cincy, the second to last week of the year. Not only is that game amazing on paper, but there could be massive playoff implications there. Baby. That one I have immediately circled, and it's one I could see the Bills potentially losing like 40-38 or something insane like that.
Man,
that's a good take.
That Bengals
I like that we don't lose a game after the bye.
Well, when you look at it, I mean, it's incredible how much the beginning of the year is stacked compared to the latter end of the year. It's pretty wild.
You know how we always give up a game where you're like,
I know, that's what I'm worried about.
So which one would that be in the first 6? Dolphins?
Well, you can make an argument for a lot of them, man. I mean, Steelers? Rams off the bat. I mean, I don't even think anybody would be shocked.
So let's go down it. All right, let's go down it, because we're talking about will the Bills go 20-0, right? That's kind of the premise of this entire show. So let's just run down the schedule, and let's see where we think, because a lot of people, especially a lot of betting places, I've talked about the Bills being favored to win every single game. Not an underdog in any single game this year.
Rico and Rob, pinch me, man. Just let me know when I'm up.
So here we go, man. So let's go through the schedule, and let's just chalk off a dub or loss, okay? And we're gonna go through it. All right. So we got the NFL kickoff against the Rams. Rico, I want to hear your thoughts about this, man. What do you think?
You want to run through them all, or we're just gonna go game by game?
Let's just run through them game by game. Yeah.
All right. So the Rams, this is how I had it before. This is what I made my initial. So I say we win against the Rams. I think in my premise behind it was, had we gone and beat the Chiefs last year, I personally think that we would have beat the Bengals, and I personally think that we would have beat the Rams. I think we would have been Super Bowl champs last year had we beat the Chiefs. I thought that was our time. I thought that was our moment, but it wasn't. So I'm saying that this will be the game that shows you that we would have won the Super Bowl had we.
Oh, I didn't think about that, and that hurts.
That's the way I look at it, right?
Yeah.
So W, give me a W for
W with that. All right.
God, give me a W against the Titans, right? The Titans got us last year off of Josh Allen's slip.
I hope we ruin that, man.
Man, I want to beat the Brakes off
so bad. Was the reason we lost that game, because he blew up the line. He blew up the line, and guess what? We went and got him and put him on the squad. So we win against the Titans. We win against the Dolphins. We win against the Ravens. I just don't think the Ravens have enough offensively. I know guys are getting healthy.
Receiver position,
but the receiver positions, I mean, they got Rashad Bateman, Duvernay. Did they draft anybody this year in a receiver? I can't remember. That's anybody that's standing out to me right now. Just win against the Ravens. And right now, contract talks. Who knows what's going to go on with my man Lamar Jackson? Steelers, we're getting that W. I don't care. It's Mr. Trubisky. Trubisky, although
you got to avenge last year too. That was a brutal loss.
Yeah. You were on the squad last year. Good for you. But we're gonna wax that ass. All right. So Steelers, we get that dub. KC, we need that win. No
Early.
Tyreek Hill. We need to repay back that. It's redemption.
Dude, you're killing me
Because-
right
because-
now, man. You
redemption
just
year.
swept
It's
it.
redemption.
What and
All
you
right?
and you
Let me-
know,
can I keep going?
just imagine it. Like if we lose to KC without the Tyreek Hill,
I'm
You
fine
know
with
what
it.
I'm saying?
I'm fine with
I
it.
mean, it happens.
No,
It will.
no.
Get
Get it out of the way.
They still have Pat Mahomes.
yeah,
Pat
they do.
Mahomes is a G. Let's
Yeah, well,
let's
they beat him in the regular season last year when it didn't matter. That's where I'm fine losing a game. I swear to God,
So
just
you
for that
don't mind losing
superstitious
this year?
reason. Yes, because I feel like that matters for some reason. I don't know why. It's so hard to beat them twice. It's the old cliche of beating a team twice, but listen, beating the Chiefs twice in a year.
It is
ain't
tough.
easy.
Don't get me wrong. So if we lose that game, I'm okay with that too.
Yeah.
If we lose that early. By the way, Marco was it Shears says that Rams front line would have given us trouble in the Super Bowl.
It would have been
D-line
something
would've
to
But here's the
watch.
thing:
It would've been
how
hard.
you neutralize, and I think this is where Dable, and I've thought about this too as well, because Aaron Donald, when we played the Rams the last time we beat the Rams, first and foremost, when we beat them, we had to get rid of the ball quickly.
Yeah, we also
Getting
went
the
up
ball
like
out of your hands
28-3
was what it was. So I think that's exactly what Dable would have had us going, because what is so frustrating to a defensive line is when the ball is 1, 2, 3 gone.
out
We
quick.
don't have enough time to get
Yeah.
there. So I think that's where we would have come in and done some damage. But
Plus,
Marco, you're
not for
incorrect.
nothing. That's a
It's a
good
tough one.
point, Rico. And also, the Bengals might have had the worst offensive line in the history of the NFL when it came
their
to making
offensive
the
line
Super
was
Bowl, and they were a
atrocious.
play away from winning it. So
They were
I can't
atrocious.
think the
You feel
Bills
me?
wouldn't. Yeah, I know, but it would have been a hell of a battle. Like
Heck yeah.
it really would have. That's all you
Heck
can
yeah.
say.
So if we lose, I had us as a W, but I'm with Z-Bot. I think maybe just for the sake.
No, don't let me change your mind. I'm just saying
I'm not gonna
because
change my
I'm
mind.
insane in my mind. I almost want to lose that so the playoffs are on the table for me.
Here we go.
That's where I'm at.
KCW. So I got us going 6-0 right off the bat.
Off the bat.
Right off the
You're
bat.
killing me. Because now my hot takes got us going undefeated for the whole year.
We win against Green Bay. I just don't think with Devontae out.
Devontae Adams is gone.
It's a different Green Bay's a different team. They're still
Yes.
very good, but I think we have the edge. I think Josh Allen's just so hot right now. Dude is scolding hot, and I think he's gonna bring whatever he had ended last season into this season. I think he really kills it. Win against the Jets, win against the Vikings. We lose. See, I had us losing versus the Browns.
Oh man.
Not because, and you guys are gonna think, oh, it's because of the quarterback. No, it's that run game. That run game is nasty. You got Hunt, you got Chubb. That offensive line is nasty. I see them giving us fits. And what did let's keep it real. What did the Colts do to us? They absolutely destroyed us. And then you have two juggernaut of running backs behind there. You got David Njoku. You got a good offensive line. They would just run the ball down our throats, and we are weak at the run. Now, we're going to see what this defense brings to us this year, but based on what last year and based on what I saw Nick Chubb can do, he's a problem. That's where I say that we take that L, right? Lose against the Browns, and then we win again. We wax the Lions. We wax the Patriots. We wax the Jets. We freaking wax the Dolphins again, and then I think we lose to the Bengals. I think
Wait,
You got a
What about
wax
the
to the
Bears?
Bears too, which I'm
the
assuming
Bears-
is a big wax.
That's how bad I thought we were gonna.
Yeah, no kidding. Christmas
and
Eve, a little
Bears
early
done,
gift.
and then we wax the Patriots just because, even though we don't need to play our starters,
We have
we'll
to
probably
win.
play them enough just to score enough and just
Even if we
pour it
don't,
on
it
them, because it's the Patriots.
So you
That's
got
just
them
what it
going what 16-1?
is. So I
Was that
had
one
us
loss?
losing to the
Chiefs.
Browns. I have us
Sweet
losing
Christ.
to- I
15-2.
I took the win versus the Chiefs, and I have us losing to the Bengals. So we go 15
All
and
right,
2.
15-2. 15-2.
That's my run.
Man,
But listen, I promised wifey that I
totally
come on
see
here
it.
real quick and I jump off. So I have
Oh,
to.
you're going to be in trouble then. What do you
Yo.
got? You're almost an hour on here.
yeah,
Listen,
you are.
I said I'm gonna be cool.
Hey,
It's gonna be 10
all
minutes.
right. Well, Rick, before you head off, let everybody know what's popping tomorrow, man. Let everybody know
What's popping tomorrow? So I'm gonna have my man Evan. I'm gonna bring my man Evan on. Young Shapiro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bring on Evan, and we're gonna be chopping football up. If you guys have any topics that you want me to hit, let's go. It's the Rico Report tomorrow, Friday. And get this, I got one more week, fellas. One more week, and then I go on vacation. I'm gonna be traveling, so I'm gonna be off for 2 weeks. So ain't gonna be no content from you boys.
Where you
So
going?
you guys are gonna have to hold it down. You guys are gonna have to hold it down.
Where are you going?
I'm going back to Ottawa. I'm going to Ontario.
Oh,
Don't
nice.
forget, I'm in
Okay.
the Atlantic. I'm in Nova Scotia, man.
I
You way
know.
over there, man.
I'm
I
way- if you
never,
look at the map, if you guys look at the map,
I did not
you guys
know it
look
was
where
there.
Nova Scotia is. It's like way up in the little corner.
fam, when I googled it like a little, like maybe a few days ago. I'm like, man, I don't
Right.
know what Rico.
You ready for me to sound this
That was
dumb,
going way
man?
over there. I'm like, what? Are you serious?
I don't even think I knew that Nova Scotia was in Canada until I met you. And that might, and
Well, I've never
not
heard of
only
it.
that, but I think it wasn't until you said that you moved to Nova Scotia that I even put two and two together. And what was that? What was that? Like a year ago? So
Right.
there you go.
Exactly.
There you
Exactly.
go.
Yo, so if you guys don't know where Nova Scotia is, go type it in your Google.
Yo,
And then type
far
in where you
northeast.
live and how long it takes to get to Nova Scotia, and you'll see that's where I live at.
Bro, you way out there, man. Like this,
I'm
this
way
in
out
the
there.
middle of the Atlantic, just chilling.
I'm out there. I mean, the water, the beaches are great. The beaches
No
are
Arby's in
cold.
sight.
But there's a lot of lobster. And here's another hot take.
Okay.
Lobster is overrated.
I
It's
totally agree with you.
Overrated.
It is
I'm
the
not
worst.
a fan of it. It's
man.
difficult to eat. Your hands stink. The whole house stink.
Oh,
Overrated. I'm done.
listen,
Finito.
the price and satisfaction ratio so out of whack. It's not even funny.
Yeah, because I'm with you, man. And
Yeah.
I want to know how.
I didn't
Pierre
sign
feels
up for an art project just to eat, an ounce of meat for $75 a pound.
Dude. And it's
No doubt.
It's the worst.
Not enough meat.
Which
Dude.
always, let me tell you something, man. Cockroaches. No, ain't nobody like cockroaches, man. And you want me sitting paying all that money for a damn cockroach? I had a friend of mine come over. I wish I could give you guys a picture. A friend came to visit, and she wanted lobster like you wouldn't believe. And this was the time to get it.
What a troublesome guest, right?
She bought a $226 lobster. I think it
Oh
was
my God.
26-pound lobster.
Here. Who picked up that tab? I hope it wasn't you.
What I look like. What I look like. Anyways, gentlemen, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. I told my wife,
Rico, appreciate you hopping
God.
on.
So, I'll catch you guys
brother.
on that. We'll
See y'all
definitely
tomorrow,
do it up
brother.
again. And guess what?
All right.
I'll be doing guest appearances on your shows because I won't have
Yeah,
all my
you will.
equipment, but I'll be on my phone. I'll do it up with y'all.
Pop on
Perfect.
whenever
Can't
you want.
wait.
Peace.
Rico,
See you, dog.
Let's go.
yes sir.
Dude, you know
Yo.
what, man? If I had a guest in my home and she went out and got a $225 lobster, she's sleeping in a hotel. Sorry,
Dude,
you're out of here.
Yeah, that makes
That's
absolute real sense.
insanity.
How in the world do you pay that kind of?
First of all, where do you even find that? I wouldn't even know where to begin. How do you
right?
spend money on a lobster?
I don't get it, man. Because I'm not a fan. I mean, it isn't.
Are you not a seafood guy, or are you a seafood guy?
I mean, I do shrimp. Like I like shrimp.
Oh, God,
You know,
yeah. You ever put that? You ever put that seasoning that you have on the shrimp?
Oh, I've never done it before, but I might do it now.
Well, there you go,
Dude,
I feel like that's a no-brainer.
I'm a grilled shrimp guy, man. I love it. I love the
me
shrimp,
too.
man.
I
the
love
shrimp.
all seafood. I mean, if you gave me like 3 pounds of lobster outside of the shell, I'm all in. But like I said,
it's the breaking it open and going
it's
through all
breaking it
Yeah,
open. You
yeah,
got to
yeah.
wear a bib. You're sucking
Yeah,
your
I can't.
fingers like like forks never existed.
Right.
I hate it. It's a mess. It's not. It's just.
Have you done the? Oh man, so yo, my man Teapot. I think his Wi-Fi just popped out, man. Oh, here we go. He's back in. So let me add it. There it is.
The Wi-Fi. I got
What happened there, buddy?
a lot of whack getting mad about the lobster and my SD about the times that I've had with it, and I actually exited out of this. So my bad.
It's all good. So I can't get with the lobster. I mean, the lobster's all right, but I just can't. It's just I don't know, man. It's just not enough meat. I'm a meat guy. I'm a carnivore.
Too. But you're not going to be satisfied with that,
No,
right?
I
Like
can't.
buy a steak for that money. You're going to love it, right?
Yes.
know?
No
Yeah.
doubt. I'm with you on that one, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's keep. Man, we are an hour and 39 minutes in,
Hell
guys.
yeah.
An hour and 39 minutes into the show, and we are about to wrap it up here shortly. And my man Rico jumped on here. We're talking about because the description here, the show. Will the Bills go 20-0? Now, like I was getting fired up.
Might as well have said yes. I mean, right there,
Right. I mean, you might as well. And you know what? When I think about it, man, I mean, there is actually opportunity there. There's opportunity there, but I just don't see it happening. Right. I don't see it happening. Can they get hot at the right time? Yes, no doubt. But they're gonna have to take some L's, man. But I wanted to ask, I'm gonna ask you, Bob, man, what like there's a little part in the schedule that's kind of weird, man. And then I wonder, and it's kind of late in the season, and I wonder because last year we had our little snafu with the Jags, right?
Oh yeah.
Is there a trap game hidden somewhere in here? And I'm looking like after the bye week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, and it really just depends on how the Bills are looking as they approach the bye week. But man, there's a couple of games there, man, that I think could be traps. I don't know. Like I'm looking at week 12.
My gut. What the one that sticks out to me is Minnesota. I think Minnesota's sneaky good. They're not like they're not that team that you like when you're thinking about like powerhouses. You're not thinking of Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
But they're also one of those teams that's got enough talent, certainly enough talent. One, especially in the NFC, to make the playoffs. I think they might even be able to threaten that division this year with the Packers being down, in my opinion. They're not on the same level as the Bills, but they are one of those teams. If they have a good day, right? If Kirk Cousins, comes out and has himself a good day, which he can do, especially in a 1 o'clock slot, they have a lot of offensive firepower, and they also have a great run game. I could see that being tougher than it might meet the eye. If I had one game to circle that you would think people would think the Bills would automatically win, but they might slip up in, that would be my choice.
Kirk Cousins is a sneaky good quarterback. So many people sleep on him, but Kirk had last year over 4,200 passing yards.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's a reason he's the reason he's still around and makes the money he does, because he's not bad enough to be booted out anywhere,
No, I mean 33 touchdowns. I mean, and he's cracked over 4,200 yards. I mean, the past couple of years, and you go through his career and you look at it, you see big 4,000 yard passing season. Yeah. So, and then you look at their weapons. I mean, you talked about it. I mean, they've got Jefferson, right? Is that his name, right?
Justin Jefferson. That might be one of the more. I mean, the Bills trade there with them for him to get him. You want to talk about one of the more even trades ever? I mean, both teams really got what they wanted out of that.
Yeah.
So
I love that.
Yeah, they got guys, man.
Adam Thielen, right? And then you've got Dalvin Cook. So I mean,
Cook brother reunion that weekend too. That'll be a cool storyline.
So I like that, man. That's a potential trap game.
The rest of them, though, I mean, I think Rico made a good point with Cleveland about the run game. Even if Deshaun Watson doesn't play, I still just don't see the Bills losing to, Jacoby Brissett potentially. There's no way. I don't even want to get into any more of that. I just don't see it.
And I don't see the Bills losing in that fashion again.
Right.
Like they did last year against the Colts. I mean, just getting run all the way over. I don't. Could it happen? I mean, I don't know, man. That was just a fluky thing.
It was
right, and the D line wasn't. I mean, it wasn't as good as it is. I think this D line this year. I mean, we've got some hog mollies in there, and so I think that we can actually, do a little bit better against the run, and that's what I'm looking forward to. I don't see anybody that's really running over.
The other thing that I don't think anybody really talks about. I think every single one of the Bills' wins last year was over a touchdown, point differential. I'm almost positive it was every single game. They need to. That's not happening this year. You look at this schedule. You are not beating every single one of those teams by a touchdown or more. And if you do, you might as well put every single player in Canton and shrine this team off as the greatest to ever play, because that would be damn near impossible. I think that one thing that you look at here, whether win, lose, tie, when you look at this schedule, is you really hope the Bills, because even, every game that came down to the wire, they wound up losing it. The Bucs game, they lost. In the game that mattered the most, the Chiefs, they lost. The Titans game that really wound up mattering towards the end of the year as far as seeding is concerned, they lost. The one thing that I look at here, whether you want to, pick or choose whether they win or lose each week, the question is, as good of a team as they are, can they win a close game, in a spot where it could ultimately wind up having a major factor in how the rest of the season plans out? Because last year they didn't do it once. And I don't think anybody really talks about that, nor do I, because I forget about it based on how good they were.
Yeah, I mean those close games have been brutal for us.
Yeah,
and I like that you brought up the Bucs game, because that was a turning point in the season.
For the Bills.
was. But now who? Like I'm looking, I'm trying to go through the season. I mean through the schedule, and I'm like, what team on our schedule can actually take the Bills like the distance like that to where it could be close? I mean, last year, we had the Titans, but they're not the same without AJ Brown.
I agree. I'm not even going to put them in that category.
They're not there. I mean, could it be the Rams? Could we go toe to toe? I mean, could the Rams? I don't know, man.
I think I got 4 right here, Rev, that I would circle.
Go ahead. What do you got?
I think it would, to many, would be the most obvious. Let me say 5.
Okay.
Rams.
Okay,
I say Baltimore because it seems like every time they play them, it is a grudge match, and it's very low scoring defensive battle. That is a game. I don't know. It always seems to be that way. So I'm going to put that in there. Okay. Chiefs, Packers, Bengals. Outside of that, I don't think anything really like jumps out to me as far as one that I would see that, or at least be able to forecast it happening.
Well, I mean, talking about the Ravens, I mean, the last time we played them, I mean, in the divisional round, we beat them by 14. So, I mean, it
right,
could
but
be.
You got to remember the offense, though. That's the ticket, right? Because in that game, you know, if the Teron Johnson pick, if that doesn't happen,
that was a turning point.
Absolutely, because not only did that score for the Bills, but they were also on the 10, right? That whole game would have been different.
No doubt.
So that, you know, the Bills' offense in that game was not good, and Lamar Jackson also got hurt at the end.
Yeah, he did.
And then the year before was a great game against Baltimore. They always seem to defend them really well, and vice versa. It's weird. It always seems to be just kind of a sloppy, old school style game.
And you know what? It doesn't really play to us. I mean, because when you think about it now, you have to be on your A game against the Ravens defensively, because I mean it's a 60-minute game against trying to contain Lamar Jackson. I think, you know, I mentioned it before, this recency bias with the Ravens when after, you know, what happened with them last year. I mean, almost kind of like fell off of the map of people's memory because of all the injuries that they had. But Lamar Jackson is still a guy that you have to account for all game long. So it's going to take all 11 guys on defense to make sure that they contain Lamar. So I can see that. I'm looking at, you had mentioned the Packers. Excuse me. Man, as much as I want to say Green Bay could be, I'm just not. I don't want to say concerned. I don't know who Aaron Rodgers is going to be throwing the ball.
I know. I hear you. I could see them whipping Green Bay. I swear to God, I could.
Yeah, like easily. Like, I don't. Especially coming off of the bye and they have all that time to prepare for the game. Yeah. I don't know who. I mean, as great as Aaron Rodgers is, I know he can make anybody great. But Devontae Adams is a huge loss. Huge loss.
It's massive.
And I don't think they have anybody on that
team. Is so young too.
Oh my gosh, man! Like, I don't see there's anybody on the team who can kind of replicate that. Even if they do a committee thing, and I still don't really know their weapons. I mean, they've got some young guys, Amari Rodgers, and then they got I forgot who else, because they lost MVS to KC. So I don't know. Yep. I see the Chiefs definitely. I'm interested to see what they look like without Tyreek Hill.
Me too. It's such a weird loss. I talked about this last week. It's like it was one of those staple units in the league that you almost never, you couldn't imagine the team without it. I hear you there, man. I'm very intrigued about that too.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a game that I'm just looking forward to it, because when you lose a guy like that of his caliber, and then you try to replace him with, a committee. You got, Juju Smith, who I'm not afraid of. Marquez Valdez, is it Valdez or MVS Scantling, the guy who came from Green Bay. I just don't know. I'm curious. I mean, Andy Reid he's a genius, but I'm not too sure about that. Who else, man? Somebody had mentioned in the chat Pittsburgh.
I mean, I get it. They're still solid.
Yeah, they are. But the only way I see it being a close game is if their defense just shuts down the Bills' offense.
Which they could. They did it last year. I mean, they definitely did.
No doubt. And so that's the only way they will keep this game close, is if they're able to stop Allen or slow him down to some degree.
So, yeah, you know what, though? You look at that game, right? And you better hope to God that's not one that winds up happening based on who they're playing there. Because potentially, I mean, even if I feel like you almost wouldn't be upset with I don't really know how you could be upset with 1-1 to start the year, just based on how that looks. I mean, obviously it's not ideal, but going into the Chiefs, the last thing you want to do is drop one at home again against Pittsburgh. Yeah, it's not an ideal spot to lose at all.
No, these first how many games before 6 games?
6 before the 5.
Yeah, they're gonna really set the rest of the season up.
I agree,
because I mean, golly, man, I mean, you can't really. You have to hope that you can at least go 3-3. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I think it's got to be 4-2 there.
4-2, yeah.
Just because the way I look at it, right? If they lose 3 of those games, then they are not who we thought they were coming into this year. That's how I see it. Because
if AFC games too, yeah.
Because think about it, Rev. If they lose 3 of them, that's going to tell me probably 2 things based on I think how it would go. Mm-hmm. it would tell me they can't beat the top of the league because 3 of those teams are the 3 teams based on this schedule that are towards the top of the league that they're playing, or they are losing games not only that are against better opponents, but also against teams that they're clearly better than on paper. 3-3 would be a travesty to start the year. Utter travesty.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. There's no way we can do that. I hope not, because
that's what
I know. Because like last year they had the slow start to the season, and that's what concerns me. Like we have to, and I think Josh had mentioned it before a while ago. He had said, we have to get started fast, and I don't think this schedule affords the Bills any type of we'll get them next time. We've got a few games in here where we can kind of get back on the right track. I think if the way the season starts off for the Bills, if they drop 2 or 3 games, I think it's going to be a long season. So the Bills have to stay on top of it early because I don't see any lulls. Maybe after the bye week there can be some things here, but I just don't see it. Man, we're approaching 2 hours in the show. Z-Bot, man, look, brother, I appreciate you, man, for
appreciate you having me, man.
Hanging with me, man. And you guys that are sitting here still watching and still tuning into us in the chat, yo, much love to the fanatics. But if you have enjoyed this show so far, please do us this favor. Smash that like.
Get all over.
Smash that like. Come on, man.
Get on that like freaking Von Miller is going to be on Matt Stafford's ass week 1.
My goodness. And speaking of Von Miller, look. Let's go ahead and end the show right here. All right. I want to know from you, Bot, and this is how we're going to close it. All right. The last segment of the game. We're going to make this real quick.
Let's do it.
Looking at the Bills going into this upcoming season,
who
do you have your eyes on? Who on the Bills roster are you most looking forward to seeing?
Me? Oh, Gabe Davis, for sure.
Yes,
he's been my guy. He's been the guy that stood out to me in that kind of realm. Like when you're thinking about a guy I'm looking forward to watching, there's a vibe I have based on, not only what I think he's brought to the team in only 2 years and the success that he's had, I think, in a position where I don't know if that was necessarily expected, but what he did in the playoffs, I think showed us another level of what he's capable of. And you couple that with the fact that he's now the wide receiver 2 on this team coming in. I think the sky's the limit for Gabe Davis. And I am stoked to see how that winds up coming to fruition as time goes on here. I think this current season coming up here is going to be real telling as to what we can expect from Gabe Davis moving forward, because nowadays, Rev, in this league, it really, you can't just have a guy like Diggs and then a couple of role players. You really do have to have a 1A and a 1B.
Right.
And I think that this year is the year Gabe Davis can prove to the world that he's one of the best young receivers in the league. And I think what we saw in the playoffs gave us a real awesome taste of what the potential could be. So I'm stoked to watch him.
Yeah. And then Gabriel Ocean here says Davis. And I wonder if it's because you guys share the first name. I don't know. But
Good observation. That very well could be.
But I love that because Davis is right there. I really think that we can see a huge jump this year in Gabe Davis's performance. He's gonna see some tougher competition now that all eyes are gonna be on him. But I can see him exploding this year, which is why on my hot take,
you had it. Yeah, you had it right there.
Get there with 1,000 yards. I'm going to go probably somebody a little bit differently. I've got some people here in the chat. You got Terrence Blatton coming in here talking about, Dawson Knox. No doubt. I think Dawson is going to have a good year too. Groot, Marco, I like that. But a guy that I'm looking forward to seeing this year is OJ Howard. I just like the potential of what a guy like OJ Howard could bring to this offense. We haven't seen it before. At all. It's under Dable. Dable never had that tight end 2, which is really like a 1B to Dawson Knox's 1A at the tight end position. A guy that is not somebody that you just trot on the field on rundowns, right? We love him. But Tommy Sweeney, they come on now. Like, he didn't really offer a whole lot in the passing game. And even whenever we tried to run the ball or we try to go heavy, I mean, Dable had to bring, like Tommy Doyle on the field and stuff like that to try to go with the jumbo package because we didn't have a tight end guy, another tight end who can be as versatile, right? And so when you add a guy like O.J. Howard, he's going to be versatile. He's going to provide that run block. And I like, Dawson Knox. I don't know if I wish the guy that my clip worked, but Dawson had mentioned O.J. Howard in his press conference a couple of days ago. And he said, one thing he noticed about O.J. Howard is that the guy is massive. Those are his words. He said he is massive. He said he makes him look small. And Knox is a 6'4", 245.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
He's a big dude, right? And O.J. Howard is massive. And so when you add him and his size, but he's athletic. I mean, a former first-round pick on the offense, on the other side with Dawson Knox. Both guys you can either bring in tight in the formation or flex out wide for matchups. Oh, man, I'm like, I hope Dorsey can be extremely. It's so exciting what can happen, and so that would be my guy that I'm looking forward to it. And just because he's a new guy, not necessarily, but because I love what he can bring. I like what he did in Tampa Bay. Even though he got injured a lot, but man, he flashed.
Well, back in the Jameis days, I mean, he was one of the better
his target
tight ends in the league. Yeah,
no doubt. We've got Vasil coming in here talking about James Cook. Can't wait to see him.
I mean, there's so many answers to that question, man. There's so many,
a whole lot. But that is going to do it. But I mean, come on, man. We were almost at 2 hours.
I love it, man. It never feels like 2 hours.
It never feels like it. Look, man. But I so love having you on, man. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate the love.
The feeling's entirely mutual, and I appreciate the inaugural guest being Rico and I on the Rated Rev live stream because this is fam right here, right? This is great. Man, the whole lineup, it's just like I told everybody last week, man. It's just it's the best. I love it.
And speaking of lineup, man, like so talk to us about it. I mean, what is I know you. I mean, tell everybody when they can catch the smoke break and kind of maybe you got some plans for your next show or whatever. I mean, I know it could be kind of early, but just kind of let everybody know where they can find you.
Well, funny enough, tomorrow I'm off to Foxborough area. I'm off to Mansfield, Massachusetts, so I'll make sure to throw a double bird up to Gillette Stadium for all of us on behalf of all of us as I get down there tomorrow. Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here where you are right now. Smoke break, usual time, usual place. And then, of course, obviously, if you aren't able to tune in, you can always find that on Spotify or Apple Podcasts whenever you want to jump in on that. So that's my spiel. And by the way, Rev, I'm wondering, did we talk about our friends over at the what am I trying to say here? Dynasty League? Yeah,
we did not.
I'm asking because you know how much we've been digging having them.
We have.
So I figured we'd throw them a quick shout and then have you. I don't know why I just put that. I just put that on there.
You did.
Did I do that?
It's all
this
good.
is not the Rigo report. This is
no, it's all right.
Look at this. What am I doing?
This is Rated Rev. But go ahead.
This is Rated Rev.
Go ahead and drop it. I don't have it up here, but I mean, you can do it. I think it's
the reason that I'm looking for it. Well, if you haven't heard, why does that keep doing that?
I don't know, man.
Disregard. Jesus Christ. I mean, what am I doing here? Here we go. Dynasty owner, our new friends, our new partners here at Buffalo Fanatics. Super awesome thing they got going on because we all love fantasy football. We all love football, right? But Dynasty owner, they do it completely differently than anybody else. They got a year-round system going, and Dynasty owner really takes fantasy football to the next level, and we're happy to be partnered up with them. Here's a quick word from Dynasty owner before we wrap it up here on Rated Rev, not the smoke break. I don't know why that popped up, but here's Dynasty.
But it's all good.
Here's our friends at Dynasty owner.
We all love fantasy football, but you've never experienced it like this. Dynasty Owner is the best way to play fantasy football. Do you have what it takes to be the best Dynasty Owner in the league? Download the Dynasty Owner app on the App Store or Google Play today to find.
Rev, I got a question for you.
What's up, baby?
Do you have what it takes to be the best Dynasty Owner in the league?
Oh, man, that sounded so good.
I got to tell you, I love fantasy. Man, it's incredible when you meet people who are like I mean, when they really like fantasy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you know what? I haven't gotten into to Dynasty. I've got a league I've been with for a number of years, and it's just your typical snake draft. It's actually
that's how I like it.
PPR league, right?
Yeah.
But I'm actually excited and looking forward to hopping on. Hopefully they got some more space. I think. Rico's got one. Yeah.
I know. That's what I'm talking about. The boys have been at it for a while, but I'm excited to jump in too because, man, when I was looking into it, I mean, it'd be easier to tell you what you can't do on that thing.
Right.
I mean, it's wild what they got.
Right.
So,
yeah,
what's on the docket for you this weekend? By the way, Father's Day. A happy early Father's Day to you.
Thank
by the
you,
way,
man.
Rev.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And happy Father's Day to all of the fathers who may be joining us right now.
God, that came up quick, huh?
It did come up quick. Like somebody had mentioned it. I'm like, dang, already. Like,
I know.
I guess this is one of those things. I mean, as fathers, we just kind of take the back seat. So it's like, oh yeah, okay, it's another day for us. But I'm looking forward to spending time with family. I've got 3 kids, and so I'm grateful to God, man, for my family, and I'm just looking forward to spending some time with them. And what about you, man? What are you gonna do with Pops, man? You got any plans?
Question. That's a good question. I'm guessing. Well, I mean, it was up to 100 degrees here today in Rochester, which is insane. Wow. So I don't know if that heat's going to carry into the weekend, but I'm sure we'll do some grilling for sure. I know we like to do that. And then I really don't know. I think same like you, man, just kind of cool maxing it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Chilling out. And I mean, honestly, anymore, man, that's the best thing to do, I think, on a Sunday, right? I mean, man. It's just kind of hanging.
You just gotta hang, man. Eat some barbecue, eat some grill. I might throw some wings on, man.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. Ooh. You got me. I'm fantasizing about your whole preparation, especially the secrecy of it, because it's really got me intrigued. See, I love that. I love that because I don't have anything like that. Like, I don't have a secret recipe in my family or like this generational thing.
Right.
So like when I hear people when they do, I think it's the coolest thing. I love that.
So let me go ahead and I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna share my screen before we head on out, guys. Let me share my screen and I want to show you. All right, because you guys can actually catch me. All right. Let me see here. Here it is. Check this out. Let me know if you guys can see it.
Oh, we're in the
you see it?
We're in like the Inception. We're in the Rated Rev Inception here. Look at that.
Here it is, baby. Here it is. Tell me if you can see it.
Oh, we can see it. All right, wait. Time out. All right, get into the photos here. Where
I'm
are they?
I'm gonna get into it, baby. All right, so let's go to the photos. All right, so here we go, guys. If you want to wet your palate, you know what I'm saying,
or something else based on what I'm seeing here.
Hey, baby,
you got me going here. It's too late for this.
All right, so let's check this out, man. Let's take a look at some of these.
Oh, whoa. Oh, Rev.
Yeah, I mean,
Rev. All right, no. Keep going. I saw one that really caught my eye, and I'm going to tell you when I see it. That wasn't it, but God.
Just a little something, man. I
mean, go back. Wait, go back. Scroll down a little bit more. Go back. Go back again.
Hold on. Was it?
Go back to where you were originally, because I saw something that looked ridiculous.
All right, so look. Yeah, let me get back here. Let me. Where am I at, baby?
Facebook's so confusing.
It's weird, right? All right, so here we go.
There it is, right there.
There it is. All right, hold on.
What is that?
That right there.
What is that?
Look. You guys don't know about this, man. Look, this is one of my staple burgers, man. This is called this is a garlic parm burger, man.
No way.
I don't think anybody's had it before. They haven't had it down here. I mean, they're loving it. Have you had Parmesan crusted chicken or Parmesan crusted steak?
Hell yeah, I have.
Fam, Parmesan crusted cheeseburger, baby.
Dude,
Parmesan.
What do you got? A pound of cheese on that?
Fam, yo, so this is a double right here, right? Because I mean, you got to go double, and this is a smash burger. So I like
those too. Yeah,
I like the crust on the smash burgers. All right, and then I've got my cheese mixture, right? So I've got my provolone mixed with my Parmesan, and then with bacon, and then I throw some jalapenos in there for a little bite because I like it spicy, baby.
God.
And you've got the parm crusted on the burger, man, on the double stack,
dude,
with your butter toasted brioche bun. Look, man, fam.
All right, wait, time out. We can't end it yet. Go back. I need to look at it a little bit more because that is insane. Just give me a little bit more.
All right, let me give you a little more. All right.
Wait, hold on. Are those scroll? Let me just keep. Yeah, just kind of carousel it for me.
All right, so those are my garlic parm wings right there. That's another.
Dude, these burgers, these look insanely insane.
Oh man, you talking about juicy, man. Fam, it's flavor, baby. It's all about flavor. All about flavor.
dude.
And that cheese
looks
will
like
melt.
it takes you on a journey.
And then when you get that brioche, because see, a lot of people they just throw any kind of bread, right?
You can't do that.
You can't. For me, it's brioche or nothing. When you get that brioche, I don't know. Have you had a brioche bun?
I have.
Burger bun?
And let me guess, you're buttering the top of that.
Oh, you
boy
know
too,
it, baby.
right?
You see it gloss. You see it glistening right there, right?
Of course I do.
That's butter, man. And then you toast it to where the outside rim of the bun.
Yeah.
It's got a
you want to know
crisp.
You got to do it the way you do it, because once you have that, anything else that isn't that will never compare. That's why you have to do it.
No doubt. You have to have it, man.
Dude.
Look at that, man. Yeah, that's a double. And then right there, that's a buffalo burger right there, man. So I get, I've got my smashed patty, and then I got the wings, right? So I go ahead and hit it. I got my cheddar cheese on it, right, with a little bit of grilled.
Wait,
onions.
are those wings on the thing?
No.
Oh, I was gonna say, I thought you were really going somewhere nuclear.
But you may give me an idea.
Well, of course I did.
So you got the cheese, right? But then I get the wing sauce though, and I pour the buffalo wing sauce. Now my own wing sauce. I just douse the burger in the wing sauce, right? But you get your bacon, because you got to have bacon. I mean, bacon on everything to me. It's just you just got to have the bacon. And this is Applewood smoked bacon. It ain't no some little rinky dink.
Yeah, you're
bacon.
not getting that BS Oscar Mayer microwave.
No. You got your thick cut, right? And then right there, baby, you see the blue cheese crumbs. You got to.
I see it.
You know what I'm saying? So that right there, man. So it's a burger. It's got a little kick to it.
Let me see those fries you were talking about, because I feel like you're not messing. Yo, what is that, dude?
Right.
What? How did I not know? This is this is a sin that I didn't know about this.
So this is called the classic double, man. This is my classic double, baby. That's my classic double, man. So you've got your double meat, right? Smash patty. Real deli sliced American cheese, not that pasteurized, not that government cheese, the real stuff, right? And then you got your grilled sauteed onions, man, with grilled jalapenos, Applewood smoked bacon, and then you double stack it, baby. You double stack it, and then I've got my own. I don't know if you can see it. This is a little bit right here. I can see it. I've got my own burger sauce, man. So
now, what is that? Is that like an aioli type of deal?
It's a little bit of an aioli, man. This is my own garlic sauce. It's a garlic spread.
Oh, I had a feeling you were gonna say garlic.
It's a garlic spread on it, baby. And I double up the buns, man. You just can't go one bun. So I hit both buns, man, because you got to have the sauce on both of them. But it doesn't take away from the actual burger, man. It's this right here is a classic, man. People love that burger, man. And
I got to tell you, you can tell if a wing's good immediately by looking at it. That right there, that's got to be some of the best around near you.
Man, they love it, man. They love it, baby. Some people are here talking about, they miss this burger so much, man.
Where's the fries at? You got a pick of those?
I don't think I got a pick of the fries, man.
Because I got a feeling you just, for some reason, based on how those look, the fries got to be off the chain.
Yeah, well, the fries are
dude,
they're homemade, man. They're hand cut, maybe. So I cut my own fries. It's like
you do,
man. They're people who get their own fries, and they I'm like, no, fam, like
no, those suck.
I get my own potatoes, baby, clean them.
Never frozen. I'm guessing, right?
Never frozen, baby.
Yeah.
Never frozen. Fresh potatoes, fresh cut, hand cut potatoes,
my
man.
God,
hit them in the fryer, baby, and it's good to go, man.
I can't get over that Parm one. That thing is insane.
See, there you go.
Yeah, I can tell right now. Those are unbelievable.
Yeah,
dude,
man. So look. Here's the parm coming out of the oven, baby. Because I got to put it in the broiler.
Oh, where's the burger? You can't even see it, bro.
I'm telling you, man. And then you double stack that, bro.
Yo. All right. You know what, man? You should be ashamed at yourself for keeping this from all of us for this long. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah, man. That's just a little something, man. So that's.
No, that's a little bit more than a something. I mean, that is it. Yeah. That one burger is it. Well, I couldn't even pick one, but if I know if I'm pulling up to the Rev truck, that parm, that's a done deal.
Parm is I've got people fiending for that parm, man. They're like crack addicts, man.
Bro, they got to be knocking on your door when you're not open, bro.
Yeah, because see, we're in transition now. I'm getting this truck, and so I was like, yo, let me just pause real quick, right? And then I'm gonna come back with the truck, and so people are like, yo, I've got to have this parm burger. Like people talk about, I've tried burgers around town, and I cannot find one that's like that parm burger. And I'm like, yo, because you're not gonna find it. They don't make it.
I've never seen it before in my life.
They don't make them. Parm crusted burger, baby. You know it. So I'm trying to do a little something, man. You know what I'm saying? So
I'd have
Yes,
you
sir.
ship me one, but I got a feeling it wouldn't. It wouldn't.
I
make
don't
it.
think it would. I don't think it would last, man. I don't think it would, man. Yo, Amy, appreciate that.
Well, I know what I'm doing the rest of the night. I'm gonna go watch Steph Curry win the finals, and I'm gonna
Yes,
continue to
sir.
scroll your Facebook and think
Yeah.
things that are probably illegal, because I'm thinking. You want to know what I'm thinking? I'm
What are you
thinking
thinking,
about
baby?
getting on a flight and flying down to you and spending like $700-800 so
Hey.
you can make one of those things for me
Fam,
and
come
go in
down,
debt.
man. Come
I
through
would
to the
I would literally
Southwest Texas,
fly to
man.
your house and you could make me that, and then I'll just like, I don't know, I'll go home.
We'll
I
do
mean,
it, and
that's how good that looked.
We'll go live, baby. We'll put it on.
Oh, of course we will.
I'll cook
Well,
you.
there you go.
Yeah. Let's do it, man. I mean, let's do it. I'll cook you some wings, baby. Cook you some, and then you could tell me what the wings taste like in comparison to out there in
Well,
Buffalo,
you might have to call a contractor, because you're gonna have to reinstall your doors, because there's no way I'm fitting out of your main door if I'm leaving your house with all that crap. Oh
Man,
my God.
Hey, that's just, like I said, man. I like to eat, baby. So I love to eat. Even though you can't really tell, you know what I'm saying. But
I was gonna say, man, if I were you, I mean,
Yeah.
dude, I don't even know where to begin. That was I can't believe you had that for me this whole time. I mean, I'm so mad.
Well, now you've got.
Do you have an
reason to come to
Instagram
West
too? I
Texas.
feel like those are so like Instagram looking.
They're
type
on, yeah, it's on
burgers.
Instagram. Yeah. At Rev, at Rev's EPTX, baby. You can find it.
So is it like a seasonal thing?
No, I mean, so it's something I just like started it like fall of last year.
You're
out the
kidding.
whim. Like I wasn't even, this is something I wasn't even thinking about doing. And I made something for my wife, from the family. And they're like, yo, you need to do something with this. I'm like, baby, I mean, you just kind of, you just blowing smoke. And she's like, no, for real, like you need to like do something with this. And that's where it started.
You
man.
gotta keep
and
her,
the garlic
because
parm
she's
burger was
right.
first one, man.
That was the OG. That was
was
like
the OG.
the one that
That was
started
the
it
original,
all.
baby. That was the OG, man. And so here we are. Here we
Dude,
are.
that is so freaking cool, man. I
Yeah.
freaking love it.
Come to Southwest Texas, man, and I'll hook you up, man. Wings.
I'm
burger.
I'm very, very, very much considering it right now.
Yeah, well, you go ahead and do it, man. Yo, look.
My God.
Yo, appreciate you guys, all the fanatics, yo, man. Hey, thanks again for joining me. Me with Bot, and then of course my man Rico came through. On another edition of Rated Rev Thursday Night Live, brought to you by none other than the Buffalo Fanatics. I mean, where else are you going to get this type of content, this type of entertainment?
I mean, where are you going to get those burgers and Arby's sit down? I mean, I'm sorry.
Then talking
but
about
good luck.
about cars and trucks and EVs.
Diesel
man.
Dan.
Come on,
I mean,
man.
let me know, Rev. Let me know.
You're just not going to find it. You know what I'm saying?
Sorry.
So I am glad, man, that you joined me, buddy. I love it.
Like
man.
I said, the pleasure is always mine, especially on the new Thursday night slot, man. This is as good
like
as it
it?
gets. I
like that, man?
I love it.
Yo, Renaissance
Love
Man
it.
comes in. Yo, that's an idea for a show, testing the burgers live. I'm
Oh, my
down,
God.
man. We're all about the content, man. We're all about the
I
content.
just feel like I would definitely tune into you whipping that up. But the problem is, can you do it without revealing the secrets? That's the whole key.
Oh, yeah, facts. Yeah,
You
facts.
can. All right. Well, then I'd
I'll
say
have a lot
before
of
the
stuff
season
prepared.
starts. I say before the season starts, that might need to happen.
Z-Bot, you come down here to West Texas Bay, it's gonna be off the chain, man.
Listen, I'm telling you, even if I don't get down there, I think we need to get on here one of these nights and we just kind of sit and marvel at your craft and watch you kind of put that bad boy together. I mean, yeah, because
Hey.
I would tune into that
I will do
100%.
I will do that. No, boneless buffalo burger. Hey, you know what, Amy? I mean,
I don't know, man. That sounds great. Oh, BBB too, a nice little touch. I like that.
I love it, Amy. You give me ideas, and I'm a carnivore, so meat on top of meat. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And on top of it, you didn't see any of that green stuff. I'm not.
Yeah, I noticed that you're very minimal with it, and I like that because
some people like
good.
they go in with the lettuce and tomato. I'm not a fan. I just keep it greasy, baby. I keep it greasy.
I love the style, man. I mean, seriously.
Well, I appreciate that, baby. So, guys, I'm down. You let me know if you can't make it. We'll set up a date, and I will smash some smash burgers live.
By hell or high water, there will come a day where I have one of those in my mouth. I promise you. I promise you. I don't care when or where.
Z-Bot cut out again. I think he accidentally hit the button again. Bot, man, come on, baby. That's twice. Here he is.
wrap
He's
up.
in there.
I know we need
He's
to
back.
wrap up. We got booted, but I want to say the best opportunity to do that is when we all get together for a game. You need to whip them up
Ooh.
the tailgate. That's what we
Ooh.
got to do.
Yes, I will.
That's what we got to do.
I'll bring my
And we
stuff.
film it. We go nuts. I mean, that I was just thinking that. Like, that would be great.
I'm down. Someone said onion rings with the blue cheese. All right, that's something.
Oh, that is actually
That's
fantastic.
something, man.
It is.
No doubt.
Believe me,
No
I've
doubt.
had it too many times.
No
All
doubt.
right,
We're gonna
gotta
do
wrap
it, man.
this up, right? We are.
Let's wrap it up.
We're
Let's wrap it
losing
up.
our mind, aren't we?
Yeah. We're going in. All right. So, guys, again, thank you so much for joining us on another, like I said, another edition of Rated Rev, brought to you by the Buffalo Fanatics. And this is our time, man. We are getting out of here till next week. You know how we do it, right? Same bat channel, same bat channel, same bat station. And I'm trying to hit you guys with a little something as we leave, and hopefully it's gonna play. Here we go, baby. Let's bring it on in.
Let's hear it.
Love you, baby.
Love you, Rev. Peace.
Go Bills.